But anyway, how are you guys doing? 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 I cannot pronounce names, holy frick. 𝗬𝗏 the King Shard, Lastify, and the big boys. Hope you guys are doing pretty nice. Why is my throat full of oil? My god, I think it's because mainly I just ate some chicken for breakfast, and that was probably a big mistake. But anyway, hope you all are doing pretty nice. And we're going to do some more hardcore stuff. And before we even start, I would like to give a big shout out to Mother Nature for like the past 2 days for giving us a crap ton of rain here in Auckland. I mean, here where I live in Auckland, it's actually not as bad because I live in a hilltop, so we don't have to like suffer with floods, or else the entire city will be flooded. But that's also what's happening right now. So thanks, Mother Nature and climate change, for bringing chaos to literally almost every single part of Auckland, because apparently all the trains are now been almost out of service. The entire airport is kind of underwater. It kind of sucks, and it's a big yikes moment here in Auckland for a bit. But anyway, in the meantime, we'll do some hardcore stuff in order to forget about the rain. But at the same time, I highly doubt that would change, because it's been very humid as well, so I might suffocate to death in this room because of how stupidly warm it can be. Maybe. I really don't want that to happen. Anyway, hope you guys are doing pretty nice. We're going to do some more hardcore stuff and continue on the thing. I'm also, kind of scared at, also whether or not my setup is, also positioned correctly, because it feels, a little bit off in some ways. And the reason why I'm saying that is that I was doing a lot of, ergonomic, monitor positioning stuff, during the weekend, and then I had to deal with so much freaking bloody annoyances, with, there was a monitor with a screw. All I can describe is that a screw was really annoying on one of the monitors, and I am in pain for the past 2 days. So anyway, let's actually start doing the hardcore stuff so I can forget about it. Oh boy. Is it pronounced Oakland? I mean Auckland here in New Zealand. A-U-C-K-L-A-N-D. A lot of people think that, we always say Oakland or something like that. But here in New Zealand we have a place called Auckland, which is the main city, or the biggest city here in New Zealand. And that's what I would always refer to whenever I say Auckland and all that stuff. Because I don't live in the United States, so Oakland or any state name would not really make any sense if I don't live in the United States. Wrath L'Oreal says, "Stop talking, you talk too much, just play, bro." Okay, here you go. I'll give you this for a few minutes. There you go. I don't care, this is my stream. Anyway, let's keep doing some hardcore stuff. Shaders are on for some reason, because I was trying to do some cinematic stuff. Cool. Anyway, I need to also play some music, because I keep forgetting to do that. So I'm going to quickly grab music that is going to be nice for today's strip. I guess calm classics will be pretty nice. I swear to God, if Spotify is not working today, I'm going to be so freaking mad. Literally last stream on Friday, it was also not working. So I swear to God, if it's not working now, I'm going to be so freaking mad. And it's not even working anymore as well. Thank you, Spotify. I swear to God, every single time I try and go live and play music, the Spotify application does not respond. By bloody arse. Every single time I try and actually listen to music on stream today, there's always gonna be bound to be some stupid ass problem. And today Spotify doesn't seem to be responding. And what's the most annoying thing about Spotify sometimes is that even if you try and close it, it actually doesn't close correctly. So as a result, you have to go through Task Manager and then go find the instances and the freaking bloody instance tab, whatever like that, close all the freaking Spotify instances, and then you're able to relaunch Spotify and fix everything. Hopefully, I swear to God, please. Okay, there we go. Now we can play some hardcore Minecraft without it being annoyed with music and stuff like that. Anyway, so last stream we found 2 tridents, which is a big pog. I was only expecting to get only 1, but we managed to get 2. Is it actually playing, or is it just very quiet? I think it's just very quiet because it's intro, which is a really nice track. Why is Tuna not working again? I swear to God. I really don't want to reset the Tuna settings, because if I do that, oh, it's actually not even logged in. That could explain why it's not working properly. It's not even connected. Bruh, why do you have to do this? Okay, request token, apply. Okay, everything's fixed and I'm happy. Okay, now we can finally start the stream. Thank you for the technical difficulties that I did not have before until now, but thank you very much, I guess. Anyway, Ethan has to deal with school in 2 hours. Big fat rip, so good luck with dealing with that, I guess. But yeah, it is gonna be a big rip that school's starting up with like or starting pretty soon with like a lot of people in like Australia and New Zealand soon. So wish you the best of luck, I guess, Ethan, or perhaps other parts of the world. Also, how you know, by the way, Peter Hot, if that's how to pronounce your name. Hope you're doing pretty nice, by the way, mate. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. Okay, let me just quickly put some Nautilus shells here, because I forgot to organize the heck out of my inventory, because I'm a lazy idiot. So last stream we found 2 tridents, one with Unbreaking 1, which is useless, and one that doesn't have any enchants at all. And despite like the game hating me for 80% of my entire luck, they decided to give me 2 tridents in a row, so that's lovely. And so we have to deal with that eventually. Also, I don't have any fireworks left, so before we like die in like the end and stuff like that, ideally I should get some spare fireworks ready. All right, let's get to work. We're gonna quickly enchant our trident, so that way we have like an alternative to using fireworks, because a Riptide Trident while using an Elytra is really nice. I love working on a school project that I need to finish today. Wish you the best of luck on that, unless you left it at the last minute, then also good luck with that, I guess. Ideally you guys need to do the work. Anyway, hello, I'm not Fox. I think you're like I think Razor is just talking to me in terms of like the chat. But anyway, hope you're doing pretty nice so far though, big boys. I swear to God, this monitor is okay. My OCD is kicking in. The monitor doesn't, on my end, like my main monitor doesn't seem to be like completely straight, and I hate that, so I might need to do some adjustments to like some ergonomic stuff like after the stream, and I absolutely despise it. My OCD is gonna hit me super hard. Alright, anyway. Fly all the way over here. Get all the Endermen dropping down eventually. There we go. Our Ender Pearl like dropper thing is working perfectly, so at least we never have to worry about like Ender Pearl clog ever again. I think I actually implemented this same sort of dropper system for season 6, but I don't know if I remember having that working or something like that. But anyway, at least that works pretty well. I'm not going to give you guys a free Enderman ear check, so you guys get absolutely nothing. So let's see, we're going to need to get the resource shulker box back out again, get ourselves some lapis, and do some enchanting onto this boy. Get rid of the freaking Unbreaking 1 enchants here. Alright, give us some sort of like good enchants. Impaling 4, that's not a good sign, but okay. Loyalty 3, not a good sign either. Okay, we're up to a good start. Ideally, I want like Unbreaking 3 or Loyalty 3, not Loyalty 3, Riptide onto these things, but this game really wants me to have Loyalty 3. This game really wants me to have Loyalty. Game, I don't care. I already, okay, whatever. I have like enchanted books anyway, so in case we don't get anything good out of this, at least we have that to save us. But also, like, this is just a bra moment. You know, I'm just trying to like get some good enchants from the enchantment table, and the enchantment table says nah, no, not even Unbreaking 3, nothing. Just deal with Loyalty. You want 2 channeling tridents, right? You want 2 channeling tridents? Yeah, that can work. Yeah, that's definitely gonna work. Anyway, I sick most of the time of it, so I didn't really have much of a choice, which is a big rip. Then again, maybe it's like a group project or something like that. Maybe you can allocate some easier tasks, but then again, it also depends on how the project works, so big fat rip. I also got 3 extra days by procrastination. Gotta love dealing with that then. Gotta love procrastination, I guess. Alright. Oh, I need to get mending books as well. I need to like, I need to get a lot of like, freaking bloody emeralds in some way, because I need to get a lot of mending anyway, in terms of like, all of our tools, I guess. So that's something I also need to do for today's stream. A lot of emerald grinding. Alright, just don't mind me, game. I'm actually going to enable this so that way we can disperse all of the ender pearls as much as we can. Unbreaking 3, thank you. I'm going to believe this is going to be our channeling trident. And this is not our channeling trident. What the frick is with impaling today? Okay. Unbreaking 3 again. Okay, there we go. I just want Unbreaking 3 so that way we don't spend so much on like our Unbreaking 3 books and whatnot, even though I have a lot of them, but whatever. So, I guess this is the channeling trident, if this is even going to give us the ability to enchant it with channeling, question mark. I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. Loyalty 3, that's already has loyalty, so that's fine. So basically we add unbreaking and riptide to this. There we go. And we add these two together, I believe. There we go. We got our channeling trident and our riptide trident. Awesome. I don't think there really is any benefit to adding anything else because riptide is riptide. You're not going to throw it anyway, so it's all good. So that's pretty good. We got both of our forks set up almost. We just need to put mending on it, and then we can use it whenever we want. Because this thing is going to break eventually, so we need mending. So we have a lot of priests, I believe, we need to, like, trade with. Because so far, the only way that this could work is that, like, there's multiple ways so that we can try and trade with villagers. I think one way that could be pretty effective at giving us a lot of emeralds pretty quickly is to, trade with the priests. What was I originally using the priests for? I think that was just mainly me, like, selling off gold in order to get emeralds, but what other... I guess, like, the priest is actually pretty useful in getting, like, lapis and whatnot, so that's also the reason why I also got, like, a focus on, like, getting priests and stuff like that, so I guess that's our main objective, is to hoard as much gold as possible, which is actually not a bad problem, because we actually have a lot of gold from, like, all those bastion raids, and then we just trade with the priests and get lots of monies out of that, hopefully. Unless we get completely and utterly scammed, then I appreciate the priests for doing that. I swear to God, if I have to do another Minecraft raid today, I'm gonna be so freaking tired of it, I swear to God. Anyway, how you doing, by the way, Tino? Hope you're doing pretty nice, and Ethan wants to give us a nice music review to Chicago by Michael Jackson. So we'll see how that sounds in a few minutes. Or actually, I'll do it right now while we're still, like, I don't know, level grinding, I guess. Might as well get some more levels and whatnot. So anyway, Recipes VOD viewers, we're going to do a quick music review of Chicago by Michael Jackson, and it's going to be full of copyrighted music, so Recipes VOD viewers for a bit. It sounds like one of those, like, early, like, pop, like, EDM tracks you listen in, like the 2010s or something like that. Which is very, like, the thing about, like, Michael Jackson's, like, drum stuff is that, like, in his, like, like, not early, but his, like, golden age, like, tracks, similar to, like, like, Smooth Criminal and all that stuff, is that the drums are really, really, like, what's the word? Like, yeah, the drums are really prevalent, but also very detailed and sophisticated. Like, there's, like, there's like a very prevalent, like, YouTube video of, like, the Michael Jackson's drummers doing, like, a lot of cool stuff, and he has a really cool, like, drum kit. This track basically, like, doesn't have any of that, and that just kind of makes it very weirdly off-putting. It's hard to describe, but all I can say is that the drums are very basic, and it just kind of makes it feel, yeah, kind of weak-ish, which is kind of something to say about this track, I would say. So not really something I would vibe with, honestly. The vocals are obviously great, the synths are great, but then again, that's Michael Jackson's shtick, but, like, the drums just sound like something out of a drum machine, which is very bizarre, considering that, like, Michael Jackson used to have, like, a lot of cool, like, drum beats and, like, other sort of, like, good sophisticated, like, percussion, so... Yeah, not really gonna vibe with this track, honestly. It's not bad, but at the same time, there's way better stuff to listen to from Michael Jackson stuff, so that's all I can say about that. Anyway, back to our regular playlist stuff. That was music review, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, so... we got everything all sorted out over here. We got some extra levels from, like, doing the music review, so that's great, I guess. Alright. We're gonna do a nice quick trip back towards the overworld, towards that, village area. Is that what I'm calling it? Yeah, the village, like, area that we traded with, like, villagers and stuff like that. And we'll see how that would go, I would say. So let's, go back all the way to the surface and trade with a crap ton of villagers until we're rich. Unless we don't have enough, like, rotten flesh, then we're fricked. And then I would hope that it's, like, nighttime right now, and it is perfect. So now I can hunt down as many mobs as I can, and it could be anything because I have to deal with, like, yeah, I need to get, like, a lot of rotten flesh because I don't think there really is anything you can buy from, like, the priest that much. I also need to breed these guys a little bit more. I mean, we could buy redstone, I guess, but then again, that just eats up our, like, our supplies of, like, emeralds, so probably it's not the best tactic to go for that. Also, I cannot hear anything, and also that skeleton killed the creeper, and we got ward again. I already got ward. I'm not gonna go for duplicates anymore. Like, if I go for more duplicate, like, discs, it's literally gonna, like, not fit anything into our shulker box anymore. You guys just have a duel with yourselves. I'm just gonna vibe over here. Thank you very much. Give me the rotten flesh. Honestly, if I'm looking for rotten flesh, I should just like just go back to like doing more trident hunting again, because at least I can get like a lot of like rotten flesh from drown. But at the same time, it is ideal to get like a lot of stuff from like the plains area, I guess, for convenience. Don't want to travel like hundreds of thousands of blocks again for this. The Pearl Dispenser really adding the final beat? I don't think that would work, because it really is like on a top end sort of percussion. It probably will not fit very well. Or actually, I kind of like phased it out because I think it didn't really fit well whatsoever. I was thinking, oh, maybe it could fit pretty well, and it just probably didn't. Alright, bonk these guys. Get some spare creepers, because I'm still broke and I do not have a proper creeper farm, so we'll have to worry about that in the near future. I was always saying, like, next week, I'll work on the creeper farm. And I keep putting it off because there's, like, a lot of other preparation stuff we still need to do. So, I don't think we'll be able to, like, get that creeper farm working in less than a week or something from now. So we'll have to, like, figure it out eventually, probably next month. Because it is going to be a bit of a wacky undertaking, knowing the last time I worked on one of those. Alright, that freaking zombie gave me absolutely nothing. Are you kidding me? Alright, anyway, let's go around through here. Chat is pretty much dead, which is what I would expect for this part of the stream, or this time of the stream, I guess. Where are those exploding pickles? These are the exploding pickles I'm looking for. Alright, excuse me. Thank you, exploding pickles. This guy's holding an egg. That's really nice. Now die, please. Egg. Okay, I get nothing. Okay, big sad. Alright, anyway. Is there any more exploding pickles? I do not care for these stupid skeletons. I don't think there is any more exploding pickles anymore. Anyway, big sad. But, oh, there is actually one still left over here. One's better than nothing, I would say. Oh, almost exploded there. And I get absolutely nothing out of that, so thank you very much, game. I appreciate that. Alright, let's see. We don't have a lot of rotten flesh out of that, so that was brilliant. Some of the villagers are breeding, which is nice to see, I guess. Unless it gets very weirdly graphic, but anyway. Now what we need to do is do a lot of trading as much as we can. So we need to, okay, frick you, Rain. Perfect timing, I would say. Gonna start trading a lot of emeralds for redstone stuff and see if that would work out. I mean, we have a lot of gold ready in case we need to trade with the priests and stuff like that. So we're ready to sell off all of our goods, hopefully. Probably don't need the rotten flesh anymore at this point. All right, priests, where are you? Where are all of you guys? There you are. Hello. Why is there a bed over there? Did I place one over there? I have no idea. Anyway, where are you guys? There you are. I'm here to trade a lot of gold from you. Thank you very much. Where's your other priest friend? There they are. Here you go. Give me all the redstone that you guys have. How many priests are here? Because I can only count, like, 2, I think? But wasn't there, like, 3 librarians here? I do not remember. So this kind of feels bizarre. Anyway, here's some more gold. Give me emeralds, please. And here's some gold. Give me emeralds, please. I appreciate that. Okay, everyone is just doing their own thing, and I don't see any other, like, yeah, it's pretty barren. There's no other priests that I can see, which is kind of whack. And we only got 32 emeralds out of that. That is not helpful whatsoever. I would love if you guys, like, refill your trades and stop talking to each other, because I am kind of broke. Please. Can you guys, like, please, like, fix up your trades? And I also noticed that there's a baby here named, 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗹. I guess that's, I think that's their name, question mark? I don't know. Anyway, this is not a great way of, hoarding villagers. I think this is not a great way to hoarding villagers, so we'll definitely need to work on, like, a proper villager... How do I say this without getting banned on this platform? Like a nice villager transportation system and trading hall system somewhere near spawn eventually. We'll worry about these eventually. Why do all these villagers have names? Because I'm using a mod called, like, villager names, I believe, that allows them to have names. And plus, it's pretty much aesthetic, because, like, by default, villagers do not despawn, so even if they have names, like add a name to like a mod, it doesn't really matter. It just adds, like, a little bit of extra flair so I can yell at them saying, bro, 𝗬𝗟, you're the same 𝗬𝗟 that, like, struggled to get up from, like, this bridge area over here. Why do you have to be so bad at pathfinding, you stupid idiot? Or anyway. So, yeah, I can do that, and, yeah, I can do that. And it should be fine, question mark. But it just adds a little bit of extra content, because I can at least yell at villagers at their own, like, at some sort of name instead of, like, villager something or villager whatever. So that will be adding a little bit of extra, I don't know, immersion to the entire gaming experience, I guess. Alright, anyway. These guys are absolutely terrible for the sake, like, all these priests are actually terrible for the sake that they do not offer the, Ender Pearl trade after, like, they get maxed out, I believe. So if I was in the mid-game right now, I would be furious, but luckily I'm not. So yeah, I guess we're fine, I guess, in that department. We're still broke. Our rates of getting villagers here are still not great, so we just have to wait for them to do their own thing. In the meantime, though, we do have, like, well, we only got, like, 1 stack of emeralds, so that's not great either, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Alright, anyway. I'm going to organize my inventory a little bit, grab some of these, make some more fireworks out of them, because why not? I need more of them anyway. And what we're probably going to do is just hunt down, like, throughout, like, our nearby, like, what's the word? Like, there's, like, some villagers or villages that we founded or, like, sorted out, like, in the past when we were in the mid-game and stuff like that. And there should be a mending villager in one of them. So what we're going to do is that from there, we're going to look for, like, other villages with more brewing stands and whatnot, and see if we can also steal some beds and other resources that we can use for trading. And we'll see how that would go. Anyway, let's go to negative and positive axes over here. So we head towards the direction of where our forward operating base location is. There we go. That's one portal. I don't think I've labeled any of the other portals as anything else, so we're probably not going to see anything that is worthy of, like, knowing which is which. I think this is another, like, end portal question mark. Like, I really need to label these with, like, blocks that are, like, what's the word? Significant of where these portals are. So yeah, this is just another stronghold portal, so I'm going to grab the corners of this, and I'm going to add them to the portal, so that way we will know that this is the portal that goes to the stronghold over here, because we found only 2 strongholds as far as I know, so we probably need to find, like, a lot more other strongholds if we want to get, like, a good way of, like, getting back to spawn very quickly, I guess. Alright, get all the corners off because we're rich, you know. But this is actually a very good way of, like, easily identifying which portal goes to where without having to, like, scratch your head or just travel through them. So we'll let us know that this is another stronghold portal to the end, because I don't have any end bricks, so it just has to be like stone bricks at the moment. This is our forward operating base portal, but I do remember adding, like, other portals elsewhere, so I don't know where the others are. Did I forget to set them? I think I forgot to set them, I think. Unless I was that lazy, but as far as I know, this should be linked up in some way. Oh, well, there's only one way to find out, I guess. Wait, we can actually trade with, like, another cleric over here, because I remember there's a cleric here. So, where are you? There you are. Here's some gold. Give me riches, please. Actually, 2 clerics. Perfect. So I can get even more riches out of these guys. Perfect. I keep forgetting that I have, like, villagers over here. I should probably move them to a much more safer location, because this is not usually ideal. Anyway, can you guys, like, hurry up with your, like, refreshing of trade so that way I can buy more stuff off of you? Thank you. Alright, anyway. 2 stacks of emeralds. Not too bad. Alright, let's head to one of the villages that I know has something on it. aka mending villager, so it should be this village over here. Then I need to double check if I forgot to link the portal to this location or not, because most likely I didn't. And as a result, I'm a freaking idiot because of that, so I might need to, like, link up the portal during today's stream. Yeah, it's not even linked. So we'll deal with that later on, I guess. Anyway, much more safer. Your English teacher is proud, I know. yeah, it's gonna be like a very weird conflict of stuff. But then again, like if my later English lessons taught me anything, it literally does not freaking matter. As long as you're able to like convey the same information, who gives a shite? Alright, anyway. I love how like in that sort of like department where you're beginning to discuss like how like English was formed and like what are the basis of like what is English and all that stuff. Basically the psychology aspects of like English, that's part of like the English language course that you'll take in like high school where I am in and stuff like that. It sounds more like literature over like language, but it's mainly just philosophizing on what English language should be and all that stuff in terms of like the English language. And I find that to be more fascinating than like a normal English class, I guess. Because, hey, at least you can debate whether this sort of, like, movement towards English is good or not, or whatever like that, or whether people butchering English should be prosecuted or not. Similar to the French, apparently, because they have their own language academy and stuff like that. Should we have, like, an English language academy? Would people be pissed because of it? The more questions and more questions and much more like those, if you discuss stuff about whatever, okay, whatever. It's just a lot of like English language, like philosophizing and like also like psychology stuff, because I also learned about like language acquisition stuff during that English class. So honestly, it really doesn't matter. It basically is just a class about like you learning. Oh, it really doesn't matter about like how English is formed. It's just, you know, a language, and all languages are like formed differently for a lot of different people, and those who say it should be like one way or another are complete and utter fricks. Just complete pricks and fricks, I guess. Alright, so we got the coordinates of the portal location over here, so all we need to do now is head back to 00, not get lost, and link that portal all the way back up over there. And then we'll return back and then add the mending books that we already bought, which is not enough still, and but then into our Riptide Tridents and some of their tools, I guess, that haven't had mending yet, because that'll be very useful. Can I fly through here without crashing into anything? The answer is no, but I can still fly through here. Alright, there it is. There's our bedrock nether roof opening. There we go. Really like it that it's like 3 blocks wide. Took a while to break, but it's nice. Is an F3+C a thing? F3+C, copy location to clipboard, sure, but like it's for executing the the TP command and stuff like that, so it's just kind of whack in some ways. I think it's pretty much just like for like map developers or anything like that, or like just adding as like commands and whatnot, so it's just whatever. Like if it's able to like copy and paste the coordinates, that'd be very helpful, but yeah, it's just, yeah. It only copies like the teleportation command thing, so it's kind of not really helpful in some ways. All right. Wait, why am I back in spawn? I need to like link up the portal again, so I need to go back over here. It'll be nice to kill more mobs for materials, but at the same time, my main priority is to just link up the portal. So let's just quickly deal with that. Negative 618 and 616, or just basically the same coordinates as the X and Y axis, I guess, or an opposite direct, whatever. You get the idea. It's almost the same number, but different value. Is it values? How do you describe like the functions of like positive numbers and negative numbers? Are they like opposites, or like how do you describe them? Because I completely forgot any sort of vocabulary that are used to like describe a set of like positive numbers and a set of negative numbers. Aren't they both like called by something? I don't freaking know. Alright, anyway. Before we start philosophizing about math now, I'm just gonna focus on doing the hardcore thing, I guess. So let's go over here. 1616 and 1616. So just there. Perfect. Get our flint to steel. Flint and steel. And easy portal linking up. So that's pretty nice. And now we just fly all the way back to where we were. Actually, we can just go through the end, I guess, because we need to like add a mending anyway. So let's go straight back to the end. Just drink some water while we're all doing that. Bruh, I literally am just trying to open the freaking bottle and it doesn't want me to like drink anything out of it. Amazing. Alright, anyway. Alright, let's add mending to these tridents. I don't think I need to add anything more to these things, as far as I know. Like you can add loyalty to like a Riptide Trident, but it kind of ruins the entire point of Riptide and also doesn't work. So I guess they're fine as it is, I believe. So we'll just add the things to there, and we got ourselves some nice tridents, I guess. This can stay in our thing over here. The bucket can now move over here, and our yeah, I guess that's pretty much it that we need over here. This needs to be cleaned up a little bit, I swear to God. Alright, that's 2 tools with mending stuff. What other tools do I want to add? I'm probably going to use this as our main, like, I mean, I probably would add sharpness first, but then again, I do have sharpness 4 here. So, I guess that would work. This basically would turn into our Enderman killing sword, so might as well add something to there. Actually, it doesn't really matter, does it? Like, it's just, yeah. It actually really doesn't matter that much, so I can just add mending to it and it'll be all fine. So okay, we'll put this as our Enderman sword, because I mean, yeah, ideally I don't want to add looting 3 to like an Enderman killing sword, so that way we don't have to worry about, like, you know, ender pearls clogging everything. So that just reduces it a little bit more, so that's really handy. I'm gonna start repairing our tridents before I forget about that. Where's our tool chest? Because I need to swap this out real quick. Alright. So yeah, that's gonna be really handy then. Alright, so this can... where would this go? I would probably put like another chest or something next to it, but do I have any wood still? I don't think I still have any spare wood with me, so I'll definitely need to remind myself about that. Anyway, let's quickly add these 2 with mending, so that way we have like a very upgraded hoe of some kind. You know, like a basically like a hoe that acts like a shear and stuff like, or upgrade shear. My God, my brain cells. Alright, anyway. At least the Riptide is back into its regular location, similar to like season 6, so that's pretty nice. Alright, let's combine these 2. Add these 2 together, which is cheaper. Yeah, this is definitely cheaper. Do that, and then we add this. Perfect, so now we have a Silk Touch hoe for all of our hoe needs, I guess. That sounds very whack out loud. Okay, anyway. So yeah, that looks pretty alright. I don't know if it's, I would call this very well organized, but it's better than, well, nothing, I guess. Let's probably add efficiency 4 to this, and then I'll be happy. Is there anything else I can add there? I don't think so. I'm gonna add the Bane of Arthropods one, because frick, Bane of Arthropods. Alright, there we go. A nice efficiency 5 mending shovel. So that's basically our main set of tools that we would ever need. Like, if you ever, like, see this to, like, anyone to play in, like, pre-1.16, they'll be like, why do you have a diamond hoe in your inventory? And then you go all the way into the future, and then it will have an actual good purpose in life. So, hey, that's pretty handy. I'm gonna swap it out with the Silk Touch one, because that's very useful. Alright, see you later then, Razor. Hopefully see you next time. Alright, we'll just get some extra levels. I'm not using the Enderman killing, like, a sword yet, because I probably would need, like, an item frame to, like, place it correctly, because that actually would be pretty nice if we have, like, an item frame that, like, holds the sword for us whenever we're not using it. That'll be pretty handy. Alright, so far we got all those things sorted out, I guess. All we need to do now is still trade with the villagers, because I need more mending books, because I'm still broke. So we're gonna keep doing that, I guess. How you doing, by the way, Misty? Hope you're doing pretty well so far. And yeah, make sure to get some good rest, Razor. I think it's still raining as far as I know, because I haven't slept, like, whatsoever. And it's no longer raining, I'm sad. So I can't even abuse Riptide anymore. I mean, I could still abuse it, so... Hey, I can use this thing now! Why did it lag for 5 seconds? Jesus, okay, that is freaky. But hey, Riptide, I really miss using this so much. And you can do this. You can fly super high. Why is there a phantom here? Why are there multiple phantoms here? Did I not sleep for such a long time? Okay, you guys can frick off. Alright, let's increase the hostile sounds, because I haven't heard anything in terms of, like, phantoms spawning in. But guess what? Since I can fly indefinitely without using fireworks, I can do melee attack. This is not working, is it? I can use melee attacks to kill you, frick. Okay, this is not working. I can fly just like you, without using any resource consumptions, I guess, except for, like, using up a fork in some ways. But hey, I can do this. Ah, frick, I missed. Okay, I missed. Everyone ignore that. This was all like a practice demonstration of me doing the airborne PvP combat. Is this even a thing? I think it is actually a thing that people would use in like 1.9 related like PvP stuff, but then again, I think it's like only reserved for like certain environments. Aha! Get PvP'd on with midair, I guess. This is a terrible example. I mean, it works. At least we're able to get like some pretty good drops out of like in the membranes, but they have also no purpose to us, so whatever. I mean, they're good for slow falling, but whatever. I don't use slow falling anymore. And they died. God damn it. This poor plains biome is gonna get absolutely wrecked. Can you guys leave me alone? Especially the baby zombies. You really are not giving me a good omen with that. Ow. Can you guys leave me alone? Okay, anyway. This is not working very well. Hello there, Exploding Pickles. It's me again. I'm here to ruin your life. Do not blow up. Frick. Okay, there goes my gunpowder again. Good job, Fox. You're really good at hunting down these exploding pickles. Amazing. Amazing work, because they keep blowing up right in front of your face anyway. Anyway, let's see if I can try and like get ourselves... why are so many golden boy zombies here? I thought it was a skeleton for a second. I was like, hey, free disc, I guess. And they weren't skeletons, so that's not helpful. Anyway, let's keep going around here. Bonkity bonk. Where's all of our other boys? Okay, anyway. I don't see any skeletons, which is really annoying. I mean, now I see skeletons, but now I don't see any exploding pickles, and now it's daytime as well. That is not helpful whatsoever, game. Also, I'm almost out of food, so I should probably start training a little bit just to make sure our food supplies are good. I'm just gonna ignore this huge amounts of pigs and find where our cleric is, so that way I can probably trade with him a little bit, question mark. Can I trade with you still? No, you're still sleeping? What the frick are you guys doing? Are you sharing beds? What the frick are you guys... What? Okay, anyway, I'm just not going to question it whatsoever. If I start questioning things, my life will be ruined in a lot of ways. Alright, anyway. I wonder if we can try and, like, remove the trades... And now they're all, like, employed in some ways. I'm going to see if I can try and remove, like, any of the crappy... butcher trades around here and use them probably as like other workers, because that'll be pretty useful if I could do that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. God damn it, they're everywhere. 1, 2. Frick. Why am I getting frame lags all of a sudden? What the bloody hell is happening? Is there something in the background that's acting up very weird? I have no idea. Maybe it's media encoder in the background that's just there. Alright, anyway. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 butcher villagers that I deem good, so you get that. For guys, get out of the way. I know these are workbenches, but please. 7, 8. So that should be all of the butchers here, with something, but the rest of you are unemployed idiots who are trying to scam me in a lot of ways. So you guys get absolutely nothing in terms of a workbench until I find where the brewing stands are. Or I should just craft them, as someone said like some time ago in like the previous stream. I should just craft my own. So let's just destroy more of this house. Destroy more of this house while we're at it. Alright. Just destroy more of that house. But this... Why am I trying to store stuff in the crafting table? Whatever. Alright. And break some stuff from this house. I honestly forgot to like grab some like beds from like the other villages we went to, so I hate myself for that. Alright. Ow. Grab some spare blaze rods. We got like a lot of blaze rods from our adventures earlier. Or mainly our wither skull grinding earlier, so that's pretty helpful. And voila, we got 6 brewing stands for all the unemployed people that are in this area here, I guess. Is that a good thing to say out loud? Alright, move out of the way. They're now becoming clerics for the sake of me making tons of money. I also don't have any money. Frick. We need some initial investments. Where's those, like, mastered clerics? Where the frick are they? There they are. Okay, give me monies, because I need to I need to do the trading. Where the frick are you guys? Alright. Okay, so I'm holding out, like, stuff. I have like, things here. Perfect. Refresh your trades, maybe, question mark. And then, give me goods. Give me goods. Just refresh your trade splits. I only have, like, I only trade with you, some of you, like, only, the only 2 master, like, freaking priests I've, like, talked to have only, like, traded me, like, 3 times total. So where's, which one is still scamming me? There we go. Brittany. Thank you very much, Brittany. Alright. Just get the bare minimum out of these guys. Just get the bare minimum out of these guys. If I ever need more gold anyway, I'll just go to the nether and steal some more from bastions. I honestly do not mind doing that. I mean, then again, yeah, ideally I should also, like, make sure I don't, like, accidentally, generate new ones or new, like, structures because of, like, the netherite tablets and all that stuff, so it'll be useful not to, do any interference with that. Alright, there we go. Who have I not leveled up yet and is not willing to sell me, like, goods? Alright, there we go. Who is still broke? Who still needs to be leveled up right now? Because I completely lost track because of how terrible this pit system is when it comes to trading. To anyone who's starting a hardcore world, don't do this. Don't ever, like, do this method of, like, villager trading, because this is a very bad mess to organize. So, highly not recommended. Alright, anyway, let's quickly get some more gold. La la la. And then, well, I don't need more cobblestone, so I can just stay over there for the meantime. And all the gunpowder can just stay over there, I guess. How much inventory space we still have for redstone? I don't think there is any more space. So there we go. Alright, let's trade with all the priests now, and hopefully we get some nice amounts of monies out of them. Hopefully. And this is how you earn, hopefully, copious amounts of money out of these guys. Maybe. Eventually. Theoretically. Alright. Give me the monies. Give me the monies. Who needs iron? Who needs to trade with iron and stuff like that? I mean, with an iron farm will be way better, so ideally toolsmiths are way better for trading, but like at the same time, like if you loot bastions, they're not bad at like giving you like a lot of like emeralds, I guess, at once, so that's not a bad option to go for. Alright, who has not yet traded with me and is willing to accept my gold for emerald stuff? Do you guys all hate me? Seriously? Did you guys already just refuse to like refresh your trades again? Bruh. Okay, anyway, this is not helpful. Oh, here you go. Give me the monies. Give me the monies. I really do not want to smack this golem because that'll be very unfortunate and bad for everything. Give me the monies. Who is willing to keep giving me monies? Thank you. We still haven't had like a full-on like 2 stacks yet. Oh, you're willing to trade me? That is a bit of a scam, but whatever. I am willing to compensate for that. Alright, who is still willing to like buy off my gold? Are you all broke? I cannot bloody tell. Everyone's I think everyone's broke in some ways. Oh, you're not broke, so there you go. Also, Scandify. How you doing, by the way, Scandify? Welcome to the Fox Army. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice so far, mate. Do you check your business email? I have an inquiry. If you want to, like, send me a business email, then send your business email to that email address that I've supplied always in my bio. I always read my business emails, but most of the offers I get are not really worthy of replying to most of the time, but most of the time I always read them anyway, because there really isn't that much of a very active sort of feed of, like, incoming emails all the time. So just do send one if you want to, and then if there's something interesting, I might just hit up. So we'll see. Okay, so we got this many emeralds. I have 2 choices. I could save them for something, or I can buy a lot of stuff. But so far, I don't know what else to really buy, except for mending books, I guess. But knowing that the mending book trades are not really that cheap, I think it'll be wise if we do another Minecraft raid and then buy them again, and then add them to the tools later on, because that might be better to do. How... I honestly have no idea how this is going to work, but we also need to start terraforming the spawn region eventually, so we need to, like, probably evaluate what our options are pretty soon. Gold supply is not too bad. Iron supply is terrible. We'll definitely need to start work on, yeah, we definitely need to start working on, like, an iron farm eventually, because we're pretty much lagging behind in that department. But first of all, let's quickly evaluate what our situation is. Actually, before we go, I might as well trade to get some more lapis, because we are running out of lapis. So, oh my god. Let me jump. There we go. Where are you guys? Give me the lapis, thank you. Alright, there we go. 9 lapis, because we're broke. Okay, anyway. Let's do a quick evaluation on what the frick we need to do in the spawn region, because I actually don't have a proper plan on how we're going to terraform stuff. So this is going to be a lot of fun, I guess. Probably a lot of, like, pain and suffering, but yeah, definitely a lot of fun, I guess. Alright, let's evaluate our options. Let's go back to the spawn region. Because so far the only main idea I have is to make everything flat, but how flat is going to be a good question. So, what we have here is a load of plains and other friggin' biomes or microbiomes, because this is actually, this is not really a microbiome, it's part of this biome over there. But anyway, we have to... One thing I probably want to do first is to lay out where all the spawn chunks are. But knowing how tedious that would be, I don't know if that will be a wise idea. Plus, I don't think I have enough blocks of any kind to really label it out. So I guess what we can try and do is make a very basic sort of perimeter around the spawn region here on where we can find first, set up like our basic farms and whatnot. So that will be the area that will basically, So basically we'll set up like a very basic perimeter or like a very small perimeter where we could set up all of our sort of in-game farms, like an iron farm and all that stuff. And then in the future, probably after we're done with all the terraforming and stuff like that, and we have like a lot of resources for dirt that we can use for layouting, we can find out where all of the spawn regions are, or spawn like chunks that which are very useful for knowing which is the overall perimeter where we can build farms that can be unloaded or still be loaded on the world and all that stuff, and go from there, I guess, in building a proper sort of spawn perimeter, I guess. So we need to make a basic one. So how the bloody hell do we make a very basic perimeter without losing our minds? Because this is going to be a very tedious task, if I do say so myself. So we're standing right on top, like very close to 0-0 actually. But this is basically nearby to where 0-0 is, but this is where our spawn region, I believe, was, or spawn area was. But it is very close to 0-0, which is like over here? Because 0-0 is like directly above over here, which again is very close to where we spawned off, I guess. So I'm gonna move the this very wacky like wooden obelisk and build ourselves an indicator where exactly 0-0 is, because I don't think it really matters where we exactly spawned in yet. And we'll see where we go from there, I guess. I'm gonna do a lot of planning stuff now, because we're officially now in the endgame stuff already. Alright, I'm so out of materials. God damn it, I miss when I had like a stockpile of materials for me to play with. And now I'm broke, because we started this world and all that stuff. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Alright, so I'm gonna tear down this, and add a glass sort of thing at exactly 0-0. So that way we can do some basic measurements on where we can build a very basic perimeter, I guess. 0-0 is, I believe, directly over here. So this is the 0-0 point. I'm just going to make this very tall because ideally it would be nice to know where exactly 0-0 is at all times. So let's just go and build this up towards the 1.1 build limit of 128 blocks. Remember when like the original build limit of the game was 128 blocks, and then 1.2 happened, and then expanded to 256, and then 1.17 and 1.18 happened, and then it increased to like 350 something. Pepperish Farm remembers, like insert meme. Anyway, so that's where 0-0 is. Very tall boy, I would say, so that's pretty handy to know. Alright, put this back over here. I mean, it's not very visible, but at the same time, it's there, so I guess that's helpful in some ways. I might as well add the torch on top, just to add, like, a nice sort of thing to this place. Ow. Alright, So, the plan I have right now at making sure that we have a nice sort of baseline flat area for farms and whatnot is to probably mine out all the blocks that are like 100 blocks away from the this 0 point. Like anywhere that's like 100 blocks that would be a very basic sort of way of like setting up like a nice sort of spawn perimeter. That way we have a basic idea where all the farms can be placed and whatnot, but it doesn't necessarily have to be amazing in some ways, I guess. Anyway, I'm so bad at like describing stuff, so we're just gonna go straight towards it, and then you'll see how things would go. I don't know if actually 100 blocks is a bit too far, but 100 blocks I think is a pretty good like start to this entire area. It goes pretty long, but yeah, 100 blocks each way would be good enough, I guess. All right. I do not have a lot of blocks, so actually I would need to turn all the wood into like chests and whatnot, and I also need to build like a platform as well. God damn it, I have a lot of work I still need to finish up. So let's get that all sorted out, I guess. Yeah, I need a glass platform, so I need to get some sand again. Where can I steal some sand without destroying my own beaches? I mean, I'll have to like tear down the beaches eventually, so honestly I don't really care. So let's quickly deal with that. So far, the only thing that would be a concern of is all of these like water like areas over here. And so far, the plan is to like drop down or flatten all terrain down towards like wherever sea level is. And according to the game, sea level is at level 63. So we just basically like flatten all the terrain, so dig up all this terrain and make this all flattened down to level 63, while keeping the rivers and other ponds intact, I guess, because I don't have sponges yet. So we'll see how that go. Destroy all the beaches. We can rebuild them, make them more stronger and more beachy. Yeah, definitely. Even though I actually don't have any plans of like making them more beachy anyway. So whatever. It doesn't really matter anyway. We'll have to mine the sand eventually, so might as well use them to good use. Need to build like ourselves a nice sort of platform, so that way we can visualize or have a good sort of aerial viewpoint of where everything is. I think that was the biggest mistake, or the biggest problem that I had with Ice Nemesis, is that there wasn't a really good airborne sort of overlooking stockpile of materials when I was working on that Ice City again. So I guess like one of the biggest things that I've like improved on, except for Crimson City, that didn't still have it because I was a freaking idiot still again. One of the things that we definitely would have is some sort of like airborne platform where all the materials will be like situated or positioned and all that stuff. Is that the right word? Or like stockpiled, I guess. That way we know where we can get more materials if we need them for our build and whatnot. And more importantly is that if I accidentally go AFK, I would not get immediately murdered by mobs from the ground. So it's always important to like have some sort of like platform, I guess, ready for you if you need to use that. Anyway, I'm going to be rambling way too much for today's stream, but then again, this is basically me in my zone question mark. So we're going to start smelting some shiz, I guess. I don't need the dirt over here, so let's divide this into 4. There we go. We put the 2 over there for now, so that way I can evenly spread this out. Okay, 1 set, 2 set, 3 set, 4 set. That's a lot of glass, but that should be more than enough. I'm going to convert all of these logs into planks as much as possible, turn those into chests. Don't put them into bark logs, please, game. Thank you very much. Alright. That's a lot of chests. I do not know if it's enough, but hey, that's a lot of chests. Alright. That's good to set up. I could probably put like 10 over here, just for stockpiling with my shulker boxes ready. Alright, we'll just wait for these guys to smelt over here. What else do we still need to do? I mean, I might as well convert more chests, or make more chests anyway. So, that's why I still like stockpile some of the wood over here, is to just turn them into chests. So that would still be pretty useful in some ways. Anyway, I'm also gonna start labeling out where all of the 100 block perimeters are, using just simple dirt blocks because I'm cheap and I don't have any valuable materials such as a crap ton of glass anymore. So that's better than nothing. Turn these into chests, turn these into chests, turn all of these into chests because I'm lazy, and also I need a lot of chests anyway in the future. So having all of these chests right now will be very useful. Who needs to build a wooden base when you have like a crap ton of chests? Nothing beats like a crap ton of chests. You can never have too many chests. Exactly. Exactly. Have you ever seen like massive like item storage arrays and stuff like that, or like like automatic like item sorters? Those need like tons of chests. So we're future-proofing, boys. We are future-proofing this. I'm kidding. We're probably not going to use all of them, but they could be very useful for other things, like hoppers, which are very expensive at taking chests. So there's a purpose for that. All right. Anyway, we'll leave this there for now. Let's quickly set up the perimeter on where everything should be. It should be very easy to know where everything is. All we have to do is go to the coordinates of every 100 location on both the X, Y, and Z axis. Not the Y axis, just the Z axis. And make sure the other one is 0, because ideally we don't want to mislabel this. Yeah, you need more chests to store all of your chests. Exactly. Exactly. For all your spare chests, you have like a dedicated chest for all of that. Alright, let's put this up to like level 100, because level 100 is perfectly fine, I guess. Alright, that's 1 point over there. The chest, obviously, indeed. That is a strategy. Alright. This thing is smack down in the middle of this river, so that's definitely helpful. But that's all fine, that's all fine. My stomach is trying its hardest to burp so hard, and I am trying to restrain it. Sounds really bad when I say that out loud, actually. That sounds really, really bad. I also forgot to say about like the ad break like a few minutes earlier, but then again, no one really like chatted in the chat that much, so that's probably the reason why I kind of missed it. Okay, ask what's a mod that you have that shows how many blocks you place on the top left. It's called in-game stats. You can do !! mods. And there's like an entire like document FAQ page, or actually there is like an FAQ section that'll like tell you what the mods I use for specific types of stuff. Oh my god, I just looked at my Rode mic thing and it's really, really rusty and very disgusting looking. I would probably need to like take some time or money to replace it eventually. I really need to clean this stupid bloody mic setup. It actually looks really whack. Whack, I mean, by the means of like saying it's very disgusting, actually. So definitely would need to clean that. Alright. Yeah, this should be the position of where this boy would be. Let's go and deal with that, I guess. God, this looks so rustic as hell. Okay. Yeah, definitely would need to do a proper clean of that. Or maybe I search up on YouTube what's the best way of cleaning it, because I feel like I definitely would need some time to clean it properly. Alright. Alright, looking pretty good. Just a basic 100 by 100 perimeter. Nothing too extra fancy until we figure out where all the spawn chunks are, but that requires a lot of materials and pain to set up. Alright, move out of the way, sheep. Thank you very much. Yeah, stop dirt. Perfect. And this is how we're going to set up our farms, I guess. Just knowing where all these positions are. I mean, it's just the most basic positions that we can know of as of now. The spawn region or spawn chunks will be way bigger than this, but it's good to know where all the blocks are, like an 100 by 100 perimeter. Alright. This is what we call true late game stuff. Alright. And of course, this next perimeter, which is the corners now, is right next to a tree. Or multiple trees, so that's lovely. If you can show me how many of a crop you've planted in your world life, that'll be very useful in some ways. You also legit probably saved me paying someone to make something like that. I mean, Pog, if that's the case. Do people still pay people to like commission for like mods to be made? Like, I would always prefer like people like open sourcing like mods and then having people like help support them via donations and stuff like that. But do people commission mods? And if they need to be updated, do you have to pay them again as well? 5R has a whole section on it. Interesting. Alright, oh my god. This is what I call an absolute mess. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. I probably should like throw like some Fiverr stuff just to make some open source mods that will be very good for quality of life stuff. But who knows? Who knows who will be having any sort of demand for that. Alright. Ow. Alright. Seriously? This birch tree is in the way? Okay. I'm chopping down the birch tree because it's legitimately in this one point that I need to like place down a pillar on. So thank you very much, tree, I guess. Nice spot. Voila, we made a dirt tree. I mean, it's not completely made out of dirt, but hey. Alright, and we are broke out of dirt, which is not helpful. So I'm gonna quickly grab some extras around here, since we can easily like excavate these parts over here, I guess. We can start off a little bit by getting some dirt down through here. Alright. God, my nose is trying to be really annoying again. Is realizing it's... God, my nose is really, realizing that I'm streaming again today, so now it's trying to, like, act annoying, which is not great. How you doing, by the way, 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶? Hope you're doing alright so far still. Alright, fly over there. Then 100 blocks should be somewhere around through here. This should be in line with that. Perfect. Something about doing these makes it very satisfying, and I don't know why. It's satisfying to just set up perimeters like this. 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶 welcome to the Fox Army. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice so far, mate. This is even I freaking have OCD, I swear to God. Anyway, 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶 or critical LCE, if that's how to pronounce your name. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice, and welcome to the Fox Army as well. Hope your day's been doing pretty well. Alright. That's one last perimeter to set up. Don't tell me it's in the middle of the... It's in the middle of this freaking river. That's lovely. Alright. Got a lot of building river perimeters. So they're definitely not a pain in the arse. I mean, it's actually not a big pain in the arse. But at the same time, it depends on where you have to put down some stuff. I'm actually kind of glad that I'm not right next to an ocean. At the same point, it would be nice to start off right next to an ocean, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad I'm not. Because that would be a huge pain in the arse to like deal with in terms of like any spawn region sort of perimeters, I guess. Especially if I want to make it all flat and stuff like that. Or make an underground base, which was what I was trying to do for Season 6. And yeah, that didn't go very well in some ways. Mainly because I was living right next to a freaking bloody ocean. Alright, we got some dirt perimeters set up, so all we need to do now is start digging. Or actually clearing out all the trees and stuff that's in the way first, because those are fricks. So we need to get ourselves a bunch of flint and steel and burn the forest down. Whatever you do, do not show this to Greenpeace or anything like this. If you showed this to Greenpeace, I would probably get cancelled live again. I mean, not again, but maybe. Anyway, I also need to set up the platform. I forgot about that. So we should probably set up that overhead platform in some ways. I'll put it right next to 00. That'll be actually very handy for a lot of reasons. So let's set up that platform then. I have no idea how we're gonna lay out this, so I'm just gonna make a big ass circle, which is against Minecraft's rules of design. But whatever, I can do whatever I want. Also, this is lopsided because I'm a freaking idiot. All right, there we go. Ah, I can make it bigger. Let's make this into like a huge circle. Alright, there we go. Is this big enough? It's definitely not big enough, but I'm also running out of glass. But whatever. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. And there we go. Is that big enough? No. Also, I'm gonna probably like fix up the edges a little bit, or fatten up the edges a little bit. So let's quickly do that. There we go. Is it better? I honestly do not know, but I think actually it is big enough. I think. I don't think I have enough like glass to make this any more bigger, so I think that's perfectly big enough for sort of platform that we can use to house in all the stuff we need to store. Anyway, let's quickly put this back over here. Grab all of our chests, or yeah, some of these chests, for the meantime and set up this area ready for digging, I guess. How in the bloody hell do I want this to be organized? Ah, frick. No, this is not gonna go good. Alright. Let's put chests on all the edges over here. And make sure the sides and the edges or the corners are empty, so that way we can easily fly in here without dying, ideally. So let's all set that up. How you doing, by the way, 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹? Hope your day's been doing pretty alright so far. Anyway, that looks pretty nice. Alright. A couple of double chests ready for us to put some stuff here. I should probably also put some chests in the middle here, but how do we want this to be arranged? Like, it would definitely have to be like some sort of formation like this. Yeah, that could kind of work. As long as you don't add anything else to it, it would not be very whack. Alright. Bum, bum. It really makes me question what was the point of using the torch in the middle of this. I probably wouldn't need to expand it with the leftover glass we still have, so that would be pretty handy, actually. Actually, I can still somewhat go on top of all of this and add another layer of chests, because why not? You can never have too many chests. Until you can't reach in them, of course, but hey, it's better than nothing. 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 says, what are you building? We're currently trying to build up a stockpile area, because we're about to do a lot of terraforming stuff to the spawn region a little bit, so that's what we're kind of doing over here. Alright, let's quickly get the extra glass that I left behind, and we'll use that as a sort of a beacon, I guess. God, this looks super weird, but also looks kind of epic in some ways as well. There we go. Add a torch on top over there. Pretty nice. And then we'll add the last layer of chests over here. And we able to precisely use up like 1 stack and 32 chests, which is really nice. No need to waste or accidentally store like materials, so that's really handy. Alright. I would definitely need to label this with the corresponding blocks. So I should probably get some item frames just to get ready for that. Cows. I need to get some cows real quick. The one time I actually need leather is when I need some item frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's almost enough. Let me try and like get a few extra just in case. Bonk. Thank you very much. Alright, perfect. Then I can use up all this to make ourselves some item frames. Perfect. Also, I need to keep a spare one as well once we go back to the end, because I need more sticks, god damn it. I need to keep one once we go back to the end, so that way we can use that to hold our enderman killing sword, so that's going to be also handy as well. Do I not have any spare sticks? Okay, I'm not happy with that. Yeah, okay, anyway. Might as well use that. Alright, so I'm gonna leave this all over here for the meantime, because I'm terrible at organizing stuff. Alright, anyway, item frame time real quick. Here's a really stupid question. What button do you press to bring up the in-game stats menu? If you're trying to like get the menu to see how to customize it, you would need like another fabric mod like what's it called, mod menu and stuff like that to see what the settings are, because I don't think there is a hotkey for the settings for specifically in-game stats like whatsoever. So yeah, I don't know how that would be. Also, legendary. How you doing, by the way? Legendary. Yeah, legendary. Welcome to the Fox Army. I thought it was like legionary, but then I read it again. It was legendary. Oh my god, my brain. But anyway, hope you're doing pretty nice so far, legendary. And also, critical says, I think I haven't played in a while. Well, anyway, welcome back. If you haven't played Minecraft in quite some time, then a lot of things have changed. And a few things are still going to be changing anyway in the future. But I hope you're doing pretty well so far, Potato Fox Plays. Alright. Anyway, if you also wondering what information you want to get from F3, I would highly recommend you take a look at the bottom right first. there probably would be some information that might be interested for you, or interesting for you from there. I'm also going to move the red bed over here, because that will be a very wise decision, honestly. You know, not to die from the ground. Ideally, I would prefer to die from above, I guess. Alright, let's put the bed. I honestly have no idea where to put the bed, so I'm just going to put it here. Easy. Of course, I'll be doing even better when I get this fully set up. Looks like it's everything I ever wanted. I mean, so far I only use like the default settings, and it works perfectly fine, so I don't know if you really need to customize it to whatever liking you need, so it's all up to you. Alright. Ow. Alright, let's, yeah, I'm gonna leave this here, because I need to use this for the Enderman farm. But overall, I think we're pretty much ready to get going, I guess, in terms of, like, I don't know, like, setting up all the dirt that we need to, like, excavate, so that's gonna be lovely. I'm gonna indicate that all these chests are gonna be labeled for dirt for the meantime, and we'll see how this goes. I don't even know how much blade dirt we'll get out of this, but I'm gonna presume it's gonna be a lot, knowing how terraforming might be in terms of, like, this overworld sort of shenanigans, so this is only one way to find out, I guess. Let's set ourselves ready for us to do a lot of digging up. I need to store stuff in my inventory, so let me just sort things out over here. God damn it, this is such a weird mess. We need the flint and steel, so... Oh god, this inventory! Silk touch, fortune, I'm gonna get the fortune. I don't care. I'm gonna craft more flint and steel. I'm definitely gonna craft more flint and steel, because I don't want to really, accidentally do anything else to this. Okay. Get some iron from here, because I'm going to waste that. And then we just need some flint, because I still need to burn down some trees nearby. Alright. Now, environmentalists will be saying, why am I going to be burning down the trees instead of cutting them down? And mainly, it's going to be a huge pain in the arse if I do the latter. So, sorry, yeah, ladder. If I try to chop them down, it's gonna take way too much time. So I'm burning them, which is more efficient, and yeah, it's just more faster to do. Can I get another flint? I only got one flint, please. Game, please. Game, do you really have to suck? Do I have to get a fortune shovel, please? I don't want to do that. Maybe I can put fortune onto this. I'm a genius. I should have just done that instead. All right. Anyway. Flint and steel, get that all sorted out, and throw that away, because frick gravel. Your boys don't like gravel unless it has a purpose in life, which it doesn't most of the time, unless it's used for concrete. Alright, burn that away, burn these stupid trees away, because they all suck. Ow. They all suck. Burn all these trees away. I hate these big-ass, stupid, freaking trees. Alright, anyway. I have no idea what else to sing about that, or say about that, I guess. So all this must burn. Everything must burn, I guess. Ow! This is all controlled amounts of, hopefully controlled amounts of, like, deforestation, maybe. Anyway, let's just, go around here. Just light a few fires. Tell the big trees, big oak trees over here to frick themselves off, because I hate how they're designed, and they're so annoying to get wood out of, so they all should burn, and all should perish in some ways. But anyway, I'm not going to rant a little bit more about these trees, because that'll be very cruel. But they really, truly suck, and I hate that. Alright, anyway, one flint and steel down. Thank God we made two. Alright, burn all these. Burn all of these. Ow. Whatever you do, Greenpeace, just don't watch the stream, like, whatsoever. It's all just part of the video game. I get 0 words except for the fact that this area will be cleared by the time this is all burned down. But then again, that's probably bad IRL. Don't do this IRL, guys. If you do this IRL, you're literally an arse. Don't do this. Like, at all. It's better to cut them down in IRL than to burn them if you want space. It's better for the environment, and also there's not going to be a lot, there will be a lot less smoke. Anyway, this tree is almost completely burned down, so that's perfect. Also, one chicken has dropped an egg. Oop. I get absolutely nothing, because welcome to this game. At least the big trees are now burning down, which is perfect. Well, almost. Some of them are still resisting. God freaking damn it. Alright, let's deal with that. So any excess tree in this forest should burn down, hopefully. I hope. I'll take some of the spare logs, though, but I don't really need all these logs. Use golden shovels to excavate because it's faster, but it also has less durability. Plus, like diamond efficiency 4, or actually not even efficient. I don't think like a diamond efficiency 4. I think it's efficiency 3. You're able to like instantly mine like dirt, like at ease and all that stuff. So I don't think any golden shovels is gonna be any benefit, because at a certain point in like efficiency something with a diamond shovel, or even an iron shovel, as far as I remember. You can instantly mine dirt, and there isn't really any way you can make that any faster. If you can instantly mine stuff, it's array maxed speed. You don't need to go any further than that. Come to think of it, has there ever been like a harder block to mine with like shovels that necessarily needs efficiency 5 netherite? I know that for like some foliage blocks, like the warp block in the nether, you would need an efficiency 5 diamond hoe to like remove stuff, but I think shovels have like, as far as I know, no like need to go to efficiency 5, I think. I could be wrong. There probably would be one block that is going to be a pain in the arse to mine with a shovel that needs efficiency 5, but as far as I know, to my memory, there isn't a block, I think. Alright, anyway. Gonna chop all these down. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. So far, we're trying to make sure that all the trees heading towards this perimeter here are completely burned or chopped down. And so far, it's already been stalled a little bit, so we probably wouldn't need more flint and steel. So that's lovely for destroying this stupid bloody forest. I mean, it's not stupid, but at the same time, it is a pain in the arse to work in. Alright, I should just do this. Give me some flint. Give me some flint right now. I think 4 flint steels will be more than enough. 4 extra should be good. Alright, give me some more iron. I'll get them from here. Actually, I want 4. There we go. Ow. Alright, this entire forest must burn out. Alright, everything must burn. Everything must burn. I swear to God, if I use this as the montage music in the future, for like working on this perimeter, I swear to God, or just burning the forest down, that'll be very, very whack. But I have a feeling that I will be using this specific track to like of 𝗏𝗟 just to like showcase this. This would be terrible if that was the case. It's a nice track though. I like 𝗏𝗟. Also, I need to not hit my feet very hard, because I actually heard I can hear my feet stomping on the mat that I have in the VOD audio, so I should be very careful about that. That's gonna make me like listening to the music so much more harder, because I'm so used to like moving my like feet around, or like it's like that sort of drum kick like movement. If you ever use like a drum kick and all that stuff, you know what I mean when I say how did that sheep die, whatever. But yeah, it's gonna be hard for me. Everything must go 100% off via fire. Okay, that's gonna be very bad for the environment, I guess, for this game. But then again, it should be fine. I mean, then again, we have to do a lot more terraforming and deforestation once we get the spawn chunks figured out. Because my plan is to like flatten the entire spawn chunk area to a point where we can use it as like an entire like baseline for setting up farms and whatnot. But I don't know how well that's gonna go. It could be very tedious and also very stupid, but who knows? I like it to be just nice and easy to work in, but who knows? I don't know how well this is going to go. Alright, there we go. Is that all the trees around through here? Nope. Still plenty of trees around here. Some of them are trying to encroach on like a perimeter as well, so that's not helpful. You can all burn. Thank you. You can also burn. Thank you very much. Ow. You can also burn. All of you can also burn. Everyone can burn. Everyone's on fire today. Literally. Alright, anyway. Feel like I'm gonna get arrested by some organization after doing all of this, or get called out by some sort of organization. Oh god. Alright, let's see how that looks. Also, 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 or 𝗟𝗶. My god, I keep messing up names. Welcome back to the Fox Army. Alright, let's see how our deforestation efforts are going. A couple of stray logs left over, but so far not looking too bad, I guess. There are a few birch trees that have survived the ordeal, so they would have to be completely yeeted out of existence. But work is being made to deforest this area, so that looks pretty good. I mean, pretty good for the sense that we're burning down an entire, like, forest area, but whatever. Okay. Do we still need to do a little bit of extra deforestation? Around this area, yeah. So, we need more flint and steel, god damn it. Alright, time to get some more flint and steel, I guess. Which areas have I not been to yet? Maybe I can go underwater. I can steal some stuff underwater. Also, a little bit of a heads up. Incoming ad break to those who are not part of the Fox Squad. Alright, there we go. Kill that freaking idiot over there. Alright, just don't mind me getting some extra flint here. Just don't mind me. I said don't mind me. What do you not hear about don't mind me? Alright. There we go. Also, welcome to the Fox Army. I guess 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 again. I literally saw, like, why is Streamlabs' alerts suddenly weirdly, delayed in some ways? That makes no sense. Alright, let's quickly get some more iron again. Oh, let's stockpile this time, because I still have some stray amounts of iron I have left. Maybe I should just leave it out, honestly. If I need more flint and steel, at least I don't have to go and get it out of the freaking blaze shulker box. Or ender chest again. My god, my brain. That's a very interesting tree placement. It's almost as if this tree really doesn't want to be catching on fire today. Well, too bad. You all are going to be on fire today. And you have zero way of escaping that. Alright. Trees over here need to be burned down. Let's try and make this a little bit more economical. And make sense of, like, placing down fire. Here comes the ad break for a bit. That'll disable pre-roll ads for a small bit for the rest of the stream. Alright. Looking alright, and that broke. Still a few more trees left. It's almost as if I'm plotting to destroy these trees. Oh god. To any conservatives, or any sort of nature conservatives in the chat, this is all part of a block game. I do not hold these views of destroying forests like this in real life. Please do not arrest me. Alright, anyway, it seems to be pretty much good around through here. How the frick these trees survive? Okay. All these need to be burned down. And then that has to be burned down as well. There we go. And then burn down the rest of these areas here. Ow. I really don't like it that there's some of the trees here are actually very disconnected from each other. So you have to, like, set up, like, new hotspots everywhere, which is really annoying sometimes. And some trees would survive because of that, because they're just not connected to each other because of logic. There goes another flint and steel. That can all burn. And the rest of these trees can burn as well. Alright. I should probably go to like the tops of the trees. That would be making a lot more sense in terms of like burning in some ways, I think. At least you can easily navigate to which trees haven't been like affected yet. That sounds really evil-ish. Alright, and now I'm on fire. Thank you very much, game. I appreciate that. Ow. I mean, I deserve that. Ow. 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 Just don't mind me placing this entire place on fire. And there goes another flint and steel. This tree should burn. This tree should burn. Alright. I think that should be all of the trees, I believe, that is in the perimeter. I think, unless I overdid this a little bit, but I think that should be about it for this forest. I mean, there's probably like a few stray trees that I might as well get rid of, just to make things a little bit more neater. And also would save us time once we finally put in the spawn region perimeter up. But for now, it's looking good. And the fact that I'm still part of the front page promotion would probably make this stream very bad for a lot of people and organizations out there. So I would like to keep this. I would like to say that this is all part of a video game experience. This does not reflect my views in real life, and also what happens in real life is. I mean, technically, this also happens in real life because of the Amazon forest. And anyway, just don't do this in real life, or else you will get problems. A lot of problems. Anyway. Let's see. We have a lot of fire, which is good, but at the same time also need to make sure we have enough clearance for this perimeter, and I think we should be pretty much good. I don't think there is anything too whack that's in the way. How the frick did these trees survive, though? Alright, anyway, I'm gonna burn those down before they get into a freaking nuisance. These trees somehow decided to survive the fire. Alright, so there we go, and now that should all burn down a little bit. Okay. So, I think the forest that we need to clear out has been finally cleared out at some point. Oh my god, this tree survived. Alright. You're the lucky one that I will have to, like, chop down manually, because it's better than doing a lot more efforts of chopping down trees again. But there's a lot of stray log blocks that are just all over the place, because welcome to this game, I guess. So, we'll have to clean that up before we start doing the excavation work, I guess. I guess what we can do is do like 2 sections of like the perimeter. We'll flatten out this part of like the entire area first, and then we work on that area later on afterwards. We'll have to see how things would go after all of that, but we'll just have to wait. Let's get rid of all of these logs. But hey, at least we can get some more chests out of these. Woo! Let's go, boys, I guess. Oh my gosh, this is a bit tedious. I really wish I had like my new overlay ready so I can just like have people entertained while I'm doing all this grinding out of chopping down trees, but I haven't got that set up yet. It's painful. Alright. Go to each one of you guys. Actually, there's a lot of work I still need to do, like off stream, like this week. Don't know how well that's going to go, but we'll see. Yeah, looks pretty alright. I really like this track. This feels weird. The tranquil music while doing this entire deforestation. This is basically Minecraft, I would say. I mean, you start off by punching down a tree anyway, so it eventually starts with deforestation, one fist at a time, I guess. This sounds very whack out of context, I swear to God. I should just shut up and just focus on, like, just doing the hardcore thing, I think. Because if I just add additional stuff, I think it's gonna sound worse the more and more I keep speaking. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know what's the wisest move here. On the one hand, I don't like how much dead air it is where I'm not speaking. But on the other hand, it probably will be safer not to say wacky stuff. So there definitely would need to be a balance. But to all those people that are wanting to chill and relax, I guess this is the perfect stream for you guys. As long as you're okay with things might be going wacky at some points. Alright, chop those off. God, there's so many stray blocks around here. How much logs? We only got like less than 2 stacks of each type of like wood type, so there isn't actually a lot of stray logs quantity-wise. But they are spread out everywhere, which is slightly annoying, but at the same time, it's not as bad. Think of it as like those scorched, sort of like trees that you see whenever there's like a wildfire, maybe. That could kind of be a remnant of that, but that also is kind of whack. I kind of wish that there was a scorched block or scorched wood block sort of thing in the game, because that would honestly be pretty cool to look at. But also, it kind of also like reminds us about like how wacky you know, deforestation and fires can be. It could just like, yeah, like fire could just change the state of like the log type to be like burnt, and there might be a chance for it to just like burn out the fire on its own or not. That would be an interesting sort of like block mechanic for logs. Though I don't know how much code would be to implement that, and whether that will work at all in Bedrock or anything like that, but that would be a pretty cool thing. It's just a little added touch to the scenery a little bit. Alright, grab all of these. Blah, 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 blah. God, my neck is really trying to be annoying. Trying to be stiff, but also be really, what's the word? Yeah, it's just stiff, I think. Always had like a stiff neck. Yeah, this is the true Minecraft experience. Alright, anyway, let's go back over here. Day 169, nice. So that's pretty good, I guess. Making good old day counter progress back in our time, I believe. Nothing too remarkable about that, I guess. Honestly, like, it's like the new, like having to restart a world and going back through like the old day milestones of like day 100, day 200. Like, I just don't have any thoughts about it or feelings about it, which is whack, but also like that's kind of the sort of mindset you are once you're in the very late game, I guess. You just focus on the project on hand instead of the day counter. Which also makes me like not like those day 100 sort of videos on YouTube, both in like hardcore and other sort of things. Like, it just makes it seem like you had to do something important on each Minecraft day, but when in reality, it's basically like do whatever you want anyway. That's just basically what hardcore is. You don't need to focus on like doing stuff important each Minecraft day, because you'll just run out, and you just have to focus on doing the grinding stuff eventually. Also, how you doing, by the way, Charlie? Hope your day's been doing pretty well. Okay, a few extra log remnants just hiding around through here. Why are there so many micro hills here? That's something that is interesting to see. Anyway, welcome to the Fox Army, Charlie. Hope your days are doing alright so far, though. Alright. Looking pretty okay-ish. I'm going to actually chop down these trees because I think they're slightly in the way of the perimeter. And, yeah, it would be better to, like, chop them down anyway. Thanks, glad to be here. Pog. Glad to hear you're doing pretty well in some ways. I think. But yeah, glad to hear you're like enjoying the chill vibes of the stream today. Used to be a lot more like not chaotic, but also like action-y vibes or energetic vibes in some ways in some streams. But nowadays, I think thanks to us being the very not very late game. I think thanks to us being in the late game, I think we're just gonna be chilling for quite some time, just focusing on doing the chill and stuff. Because doing the chill stuff is actually pretty fun sometimes. I mean, it's good for you to relax, I guess, but I cannot relax. My back is trying to be stiff AF, but it feels relaxing just to not focus on doing a lot of, like, action-y stuff. We'll eventually need to find an ancient city eventually, though, because I would love my Swift Sneak back. How you doing, by the way, Benji? Welcome back. Hope you're doing pretty well as well. Alright, I believe that's all the stray logs out of the way. And now comes the very tedious task of yeeting every single dirt block that's in between these tall dirt pillars. I mean, not all the dirt blocks, though. What we're going to try and aim for is to, like, flatten off all this terrain down towards the sea level of level 63 or something like that. So, we have a lot of log digging to do. So how tedious is that going to be? Probably a lot. So we'll see how that is going to go in the long term. In the meantime, I'm going to put these as storage for like logs, so that way I can clear up my inventory a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to move these chests somewhere else. That's a little bit better. Do I have a main base? Not really, because mainly I would always prefer just keeping the spawn region as like a sort of farm-based area. I don't necessarily have a base, like a main base of some kind. Because, yeah, I'm working on like a lot of active, like, or large-scale projects, so it would kind of be weird to, like, implement, like, a single main base. Anyway, the Englishman, or you Englishman, I guess. How you doing, by the way, though? Welcome to the Fox Army. Hope you're doing pretty well so far, the Englishman. The is you, though, so I'm the Englishman. I mean, I guess I am speaking in English, so that makes a bit of sense. Alright, anyway. I guess we should start doing the digging up thing, I guess. I need to restock on fireworks. We're almost broke. Then again, I have Riptide, so I can just jump out of the water to get over here, but still, we're so broke on basic stuff, so we're gonna be kind of fricked. Anyway, all my tool shulker boxes are all the way back in the freaking end. Wow, good job me. Why the frick did I leave it in the freaking end? Okay. I'll have to go back to the end then, or else I'll have an aneurysm when breaking another freaking blaze shovel. So, I'll have to go there again. Let's quickly restock on fireworks, because we are broke AF in terms of that. And then, yeah, get our tool shulker boxes back to the inner chest. Alright, back through the nether roof we go. What could possibly go wrong? Where the frick is it again? Okay, there we go. Paradox BDW08. Hope you're doing pretty nice so far, Paradox. Welcome to the Fox Army as well. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. Alright, back to the end we go. I love listening to these tracks. I mean, they're natively built into Minecraft, but I kind of wish there was like an inbuilt like music player where you can just choose whatever Minecraft tracks you want to listen to. But then again, I guess that's what the music discs are in some ways, but kind of wish it was like something on its own thing. Okay, let's also quickly add the item frame. Yeah, I can hang over there, why not? And that will be the sword for us to use for killing the Enderman if we need to. So that's handy. Okay, shovels over there, pickaxes over there. Have we set out which is the shovels that we're going to be using? I don't think so. Plus, I still do not have mending yet, so that is a bit concerning. Let's quickly enchant these boys real quick before I forget, because there's a lot of stuff I forgot to enchant properly, so might as well do that. Might as well do that while we're here. Anyway, how's it going? My day's been good. Nice. Glad to hear you're doing pretty well, Paradox. So far today, my morning has been pretty alright. Also, what texture pack are you using? You can use !pack to see all the textures that I use. I forgot what the name of the HUD pack I'm using specifically, but yeah, you can do !project, and that would hopefully give you the links and information about what pack am I using. So that's !pack in the chat. Did I almost say comments? Oh my god. Alright, anyway. Throw this down over here. Activate the ender pearl dropper, so that way we don't have to deal with a clog again. Alright, Fortune 3, meh. Fortune 3 again, meh. Efficiency 4 with Fortune 3 again. Wow, I feel like this game really wants me to have Fortune 3. I swear to god. Okay, there we go. At least the shovel enchants aren't bad, but what's with this game wanting me with Fortune 3? I mean, I guess it wants me to say frick you to the gravel. I mean, I'm fine with saying that. Frick you, gravel. So at least whenever we break the gravel, we don't get the block, we just get the flint. But then again, I would still need to use gravel for concrete eventually. So I don't know how helpful that would be. Let's store this back over here and start combining some of the stuff here, I guess. This is our only silk touch. Actually, no, there is a couple of silk touch stuff we can use. So we got two silk touch shovels here. A couple unbreaking stuff. All these are efficiency 4, so that's perfectly fine. Let's focus on just adding silk touch to the, efficiency 4 to the ones that already have stuff on it. I'm not going to add, like... How the bloody hell do I want this to be? I don't even know how I want this to be set up. So let's go and add like efficiency 4 to this boy and get rid of the fortune 3 because that would just be stupid. Then we add... How do we combine this? Alright, so let's see here. So that's efficiency 4, efficiency 4, efficiency 4. This needs to combine with the... Why do we have 2 of them? God damn it. I was about to like say, I can easily combine this with this, so that way I have fortune 3 and efficiency 4, or efficiency 5, but I have 2 of them. So that makes my life even more harder. Dang it. Okay, okay, I still also have another efficiency 4 thing here, which is not helpful. I'm gonna move the... Oh god, this is so hard to organize because I don't have, like... I don't have, like, anything to, like, organize this. Oh god. So this is just gonna be fortune 3, fortune 3, fortune 2. Yeah, it's just the same. Fortune 2, fortune 3, who gives a shite? Okay, so we'll add this to this and then that to that. I think. I don't know how bad that will be, but it's better than nothing. There we go. There goes all my levels, though. So we got 2 efficiency 5 stuff, so that's not bad. Silk touch stuff as well, so yeah, I guess that could work. And then we could probably add... Yeah, I actually don't really need to add efficiency 5 to most of these things, but we'll leave those there for now. Yeah, efficiency 5 to shovels is overkill, because as far as I know, there isn't a block that requires it to be instantly broken. So we can just leave it as it is for now. All I need to worry about in the future is that I need to add mending to all of them. Otherwise, they'll all break very easily, but then again, we're very broke, so I'll worry about that in another time in the future, because I do not want to think about having to sort all that out, because that'll be very whack for me. Alright, let's empty out... Ow. I need to empty out all the ender pearls that are still clogged into the hoppers here. Should be fine as far as I know. How much is still left? So the 2 ones on the end are actually completely empty, but the 4 or 5 that's in the left-hand side, as you can see, are still pouring out ender pearls. So we'll just wait for them to just do their thing. Blip, 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 blip. Oh god. Alright, 3 are just dropping stuff. How much ender pearls are, like, accumulated on that side? Maybe I added, like, maybe I dropped, like, a few ender pearls through there, and that's the reason why you see a lot of them. 1 left. There's only 1 hopper still left, and it's completely empty. Perfect. Now we can start afresh. Get back to level 30 again, so that'll be... It'll be easier for me to enchant stuff. Again, you batch of idiots. I mean, Endermen are not idiots. They're actually pretty smart, but also they are absolute fricks to deal with in general. So they should all die. Also, join the Wacky Discord server, by the way, if you guys are new. That way you get notified immediately when the next stream goes live. There's already a Discord link posted in the chat thanks to defective_box. So I highly recommend you can join the Wacky Discord server. And plus, you can annoy me on Discord as well. If you want to. Alright. Let's sort it out. Why didn't I have, like, the item shulker box? No, not the item, the material shulker box open. Okay, whatever. Anyway, time to fly back to the overworld, and we're gonna do some more stuff. If it's nighttime, that'll be great to get some more gunpowder, because we are so broke out of, like, fireworks. So getting some spare fireworks would be ideal. And it is nighttime. Perfect. Alright, let's deal with some idiots around through here. Also, I missed, like, a log here. What the frick was that lag spike? What is causing the lag spike? Where is the lag spike coming from? I don't have anything, like, wackily running in the background. Game. Game. Alright, anyway. Alright, anyway, I'm just gonna keep bonking these idiots. Alright, there we go. Bonk, bonk. Always love listening to Alpha. Such an adventurous track, not gonna lie. It's so nice to listen to. Also, how the frick did I miss these logs? I don't understand. Alright, anyway. Give me some more gunpowder. Ow. Okay, you guys are absolute fricks. So you deserve to all die. Congratulations, you are now reserved for death. Idiot. Thank you very much, sirs. Alright, anyway. Anyone else that I need to deal with? There's a few exploding pickles around there, so that's fine by me. So we'll just deal them. I mean, we are creeper hunting after all. Alright. Come on, this is the plains. This should be completely open for, like, the right mobs to spawn in, so... Come on, where are all the exploding pickles at? Well, there's one over there. We have another, like, enchanted gold zombie again. Alright, hello there. Let's see what's here. Is that a pickle? That's not a pickle. These are pickles, though. Alright. I love how I'm wasting fireworks just to look for more of these guys to make more fireworks. I'm so economical. I even have a trident. I should really need to use the Riptide trying to travel around now. That way I don't waste so much fireworks all the time. Jesus. That guy exploded right in front of me. There we go. Alright. Okay, Skeleton, you have a chance to give me a pretty cool disc. All you have to do is not frick up on your aiming. Come on. You can do it. You can do it, Skeleton. Yeah! Is it 𝗟𝗶? Yeah, it is 𝗟𝗶. Perfect. Not an amazing track, but it's 𝗟𝗶. It's alright. So, at least we got another disc, so that's handy. Where are some more exploding pickles I can grab? Alright, hello. Do not blow up. Ah, frick. Okay. That's fine. That is all fine, and that I did not fly. Okay, thank you very much, game. Appreciate that. Hi, pickles. Okay, this guy has an enchanted bow. If this guy just... You added punch to this enchanted bow? Okay. I appreciate that, I guess, game. That is very helpful, you know. You know, having like a freaking creeper just come out to you because they have like this is also useless. I already have 13. Having a punch bow and a skeleton is really helpful, you know. You know, when it comes to like finding specific like discs, very helpful. Definitely something I recommend you to keep doing. Thank you very much, game. Ooh, blocks. Oh no, it's chirp. Never mind. Chirp is actually really good. Freak off, Phil's a zombie. Alright. Let's keep bunking these idiots. Okay. No. I don't want to deal with you. Also, frick 13. You guys can take 13. I don't care. Oh my gosh. Stop hitting me from like 500 miles away. Kill the boy. No, don't start a duel. And he started a duel. And he fell down. What was the point? Okay, anyway. My life is in ruins. Okay, let's dump this. We got 2 discs so far, which is better than the nights we had before, so I'm happy with that, I guess. But I would like more. There's like, what, 18 discs that I still need to get from like these freaking creepers until I have to like search over like an ancient city for like other ones, I guess, or a stronghold for other ones, which is not helpful. Down here, I have 2 pickle boys that I've been willing or asking you to kill. That way I can get some pretty cool like music stuff. Come on, you can do this. Don't shoot the zombie. Please do not shoot the zombie. Don't shoot the donkey either. That is just mean. Thank you. It's weight. Give me weight. And I killed the other one, and it's 𝗟𝗶 again. But at least we got weight. I really like weight. And you can get wrecked. Get wrecked, you idiot. Alright, anyway, any more pickles? Yeah, there's just a couple of pickles here. Don't mind me. Did I really get weight earlier? I don't think I did. That's why I'm pretty excited about seeing it for after a while, because I haven't seen that disc in some time. Alright, where are more of those pickles? It's almost as if the game is wanting me to, like, get, like music discs, because so far, all of the, skeletons I've seen are right next to, like, spawn right next to, like, skeletons, which is very bizarre. Or all the, creepers that I've seen have been spawning right next to skeletons. Except for those idiots that are, like, currently being trampled on by zombies. What the frick are all these zombies doing here? Come on, I need some more fancy discs. Can you guys, like, do the thing where you, like... No! And he's dead. Frick me. At least he's doing the job of excavating this terrain, though, so, thank you, I guess, creeper. Who knew that finding discs like this is hard? I mean, sure, there's a farm you can work on that can make it much easier. You can put boats down and whatnot, but at the same time, I don't care. Alright. Do not explode. I swear to God, if you explode, I'll be very sad. Stop strafing! I am purposely putting collateral between you guys. Alright. Thank you. It's cat. Wait, no, it's far. Wait, didn't I not get far? I do not remember. Anyway, come over here. Yeah, a little bit closer. All you have to do is head over here. Thank you. And it's far again. It's 13 again. I don't need this. You can perish. You really are annoying. What type of bow do you have anyway? Must be pretty somewhat powerful. Alright. Alright, bonk this guy. Grab some of the nearby skeletons over here and pray to God they don't burn to death as you bring them across to use this guy as a meat shield. There we go. Come on. Kill this guy. Yeah. It's freaking ward again. I don't need ward. I haven't even got stall yet. Give me stall, you freaking idiots. Come on, game. I know you have a love-hate relationship with R&D, but... gimme. Please gimme. Oh my God. Get down. No, that's not what I meant. Getting down over there is not what I meant. Alright. Strafe. Strafe harder. Come on. This is really infuriating to, like, set up. Come on. Come on, get burned to death, thank you. I would like another disc. I like another disc involving the pickle. Involving the pickle. No, you cannot. Come on. Yes, no. You're so close. You're so close. All you have to do is shoot the pickle. Thank you. And it's the white disc. It's Strad. Not bad, actually. Polar bear without a buck, welcome back. Hope you're doing pretty well. Alright, did the other ones despawn? The other ones despawn. I saw, like, other pickles over here, but they all despawned, so big sad. But hey, at least we got some more gunpowder, and therefore more fireworks we can use, so I'm kind of happy with that. And we got some good holes from, like, killing creepers, in terms of, like, you know, music discs and stuff like that, so I'm happy with that. This could be dumped back over here. Alright, let's go put this back into our chest thing. We haven't got far yet. And, we got Strad. That was the freaking piston that scared me. We already got Chirp. Okay, this was useless. And then we got Weight, and then we got Melahai. So, what are we missing? Like, 9 more? 1, 2, 3, or 8 more, I think? I don't remember. We don't have Other Side. We still do not have 14. I think that's the new disc, or I can't remember which one it was called. But that's from, like, finding it from, like, the ancient city, so we don't need to worry about that yet. But overall, that's a good sort of haul we've been getting. How's it going, says Polar Bear? So far, so good. We're about to start doing some terraforming stuff, so I'm pretty excited for that. So hopefully nothing goes horribly, horribly wrong while doing all this, I guess. And if it does, then we're all in big trouble, I think. So anyway, time to do a lot of excavation stuff. We're going to dig all of this, or flatten off all of this terrain to reach all the way down to level 63. And what could possibly go wrong while doing all of that? Hopefully nothing wrong, because if there was something that went wrong, everything is going to go terribly. Alright, anyway. Let's start digging. I think the biggest pain point is that I still do not have a spare beacon to, like, mine off all the stone. However, we could just recycle the one that we used back in the nether roof and we can use that to instantly mine all the stone, so that could be our savior when it comes to like dealing with all the stone that we find. Though it's going to be really annoying to set up all the time if we have to keep moving it, so I think we might need to start looking for another beacon ready for this, but I don't want to... I don't have enough iron still, so I think it's better if we just wait until we get this perimeter sorted out, I guess. Yeah, creepers equals pickle. That is the law of the land. Anyone who judges that law of the land is going to be banished. I'm kidding. Alright. That's a lot of dirt. And a lot of, like, foliage stuff as well, so that's not helpful. Alright, let me just quickly pick that up. And make sure this area is cleared up a little bit. There we go. And then we just throw this away. Perfect. Now we just dig up the rest of these areas here. Whoops. And I fell down. Good job me with that. Still need to dig up like other stuff around through here anyway. How you doing, by the way, Dart0021? Hope your day's been doing pretty well so far, mate. Welcome to the Fox Army. Hope you're enjoying your daily dose of digging up dirt gameplay. Because that's pretty much what terraforming is in a nutshell. You have to like start growing out materials, even though dirt is not really useful except for terraforming stuff, so... Oh well, enjoy the content, I guess. Question mark. But yeah, it feels nice to finally be in this stage of the late game where you can finally, like, instantly dig out, like, huge, like, hills and stuff like that. My day not bad, how about you? I'm doing pretty well so far, Dart. It's humid AF, though. It's only 25 degrees Celsius, but it's super humid here in Auckland. I mean, then again, we had, like, a lot of, rain, storms, and whatnot, and a bit of flooding, so it's actually not great in the city, but overall, I'm doing alright for today, I guess. So far, I'm doing okay. Everything has just been chillish, unless you live in other parts of, like, New Zealand, that it's very stressful, but overall, I'm doing pretty alright. Alright, there we go. I just need to, like, start dumping out the dirt. I would need to save the dirt anyway, because I need to use that for, like, additional terraforming in some parts. Mainly raising up terrain next to the caves and whatnot, so it is vital that we keep the dirt as much as possible. And it's also handy for other stuff. Not that far from you, living in Taupo. Nice. God, it's been a while since I've been to Taupo. My family has been to Taupo multiple times because my sister has, like, a soccer tournament there sometimes. But, yeah, Taupo's really nice. Nice lake that used to be a huge volcano, but it's a nice lake. Good for you, 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹. I mean, who wanted to do like tower defense stuff at like early morning? But then again, it's also Monday, so I don't know whether school is a thing that you need to be aware of, 𝗦cie𝗰𝗹, but who knows? Might be different for everybody. But from like a lot of Australian viewers I've seen, school is starting to open a little bit, so it depends on where you live, I guess. Here in New Zealand as well, my siblings have to go to school in like later this week, so that's a big rip to them. Whereas my first university class again for my second year in university would just be open in March, so... Well, I guess I'll just have to wait. It's on Tuesday, that's fair enough then. 1st of February. It's just a weird way of starting off like the year, is to have like starting at the beginning of each month. I remember like my first, like I think there was like a high school day that started on like Friday. So like immediately after the first day, we just get the weekend off. And it was also a long weekend or consecutive long weekends afterwards. So we just get nothing but like, I don't know, like have like an entire day of school on Friday. Or parts, actually like since I was like a senior apparently, I was able to have like an entire like half day of like 3 hours of school. So that, and then afterwards it was like long weekend, 4 days of school, long weekend. It was really funny. Then again, it's also like Auckland, I guess. Auckland has like 2 like consecutive like long weekends. All right, anyway, I start school on Friday, so... Oh, Dart also starts schools on Friday. That is very... Yeah, why, though? Why did they have to start school on Friday? It's such a weird way to start things off. I guess, like, to get people used to school, question mark? But, yeah, I don't get it. Why do schools start on Friday? Like, it's literally the day where everyone's, like, wanting to not go to school, but it's weird. Anyway, first time seeing you, it says grapevine nerd. So like grapevine, but no R, so it's grapevine nerd. Anyway, I think that's how to pronounce your name, but welcome to the stream, mate. And also, Not Fruity, welcome to the Fox Army. Hope your days have been doing pretty nice so far, Not Fruity. Polar Bear has the reasonable starting time of Monday, so that makes sense. Also, why on Friday, then a long weekend, so WTF, indeed. I don't understand either. Oh, dang it, it was also a long weekend as well for, like, last weekend, because it was the Auckland anniversary. I missed out. I don't think there was fireworks, though. And rightfully so, because it just flooded and rained the entire, like, long weekend, so it kind of sucked. So, that's a big rip. I always try and, like, there always used to be, like, fireworks, at, like, the seaports of Auckland, for, like, the Auckland anniversary, and I always liked seeing that. And also an orchestra sort of festival thing as well in the middle. But I presume thanks to the rain, that never happened, so big fat rip. Is Auckland anniversary today? Oh, I guess if it's raining still, then yeah, I don't think it's going to happen still. But yeah, the Auckland anniversary weekend is always nice to go to. But I think thanks to like all the rain and flooding, it's probably completely postponed or cancelled. So it's a big rip. But yeah, I wouldn't really see that happening in this sort of weather. It's still raining as well to this very day, so don't think that's going to be happening for at all. Why do weekends go by so fast? I highly recommend you read Time Illusions by Vsauce to get a little bit of explanation behind that, but then again, it's extremely technical and very philosophical in some things, but it does explain a little bit of why time passes by during weekends. Compared to, like, weekdays, which have full of school and work. God, there's already beginning to be a pile of, like, stone I need to, like, deal with later on, and I need to move that beacon eventually. Painful. Also, 𝗟𝗶𝗶, if that's how to pronounce your name, 𝗟𝗶𝗶? Hope you're doing pretty nice so far, mate. Welcome to the stream. And also welcome to the Fox Army. Hope your days have been doing pretty nice. Mondays to me feel the longest. For me personally, I would say Wednesdays always feel long to me for the longest. So that's kind of the only thing I would be bothered about it. Alright. Just keep going around through here. Gotta love listening to these tracks. Anyway. Should be pretty much all good, I guess. I'm trying to, like, fix my OCD a little bit, because my OCD is telling me my monitor's crooked. But it doesn't seem to be, actually. Actually, it looks to be perfectly fine, but my mind is saying, nah, you have to strain the stand a little bit again. It's so freaking crooked. I hate that. I hate my mind so much. Gotta love OCD stuff in a nutshell. Alright, anyway. Last week was Wellington, today is Auckland, next week is going to be Waitangi Day, which really makes more long weekends very bizarre. I guess a long weekend before, like, Waitangi, like, Day is also more weird. I don't understand. To those who are wondering what Waitangi Day is, it's basically the day where we had the Treaty of Waitangi, which is basically, to put it in a nutshell, it basically is a treaty where, like, the British, like, colonization, or, like, British, like, sort of empire took over New Zealand, I guess. And then kind of screwed over Maori, which affected a lot of problems, or caused a lot of problems in the foreseeable future. And still cause problems to this very day. So, gotta love colonialization and imperialism in some ways, I guess. Sarcastically. It also makes me really wonder, like, if there's always going to be so much errors and problems with, like, from, like, documents from, like, the 17th or 18th century, it really shows that we really need to start revamping a lot of like old constitutions to make them more like modernly refined and stuff like that. But I don't know how terrible that would be in terms of like issues in the future. Anyway, enough weird politics and history stuff. Let's just keep doing the hardcore thing. Here we have the Australian outback just now already in place in this plains biome, so that's lovely. Gotta love seeing that. I mean, technically we also have spiders here in New Zealand, so I guess this can also show a little bit of what spiders can do in New Zealand as well. Like I thought we had like no big spiders here in New Zealand, and then I realized that we actually have big spiders after seeing a big spider. So we also have big spiders here. So even though we don't have any natural predators, you are not going to escape from big spiders. That's a fun thing to know about. I mean, then again, we have the 𝗦cie, so it should be no surprise that some things can be pretty big in terms of like arachnids and insects. So whatever, I guess. Wonder if the VOD viewers would enjoy like me just doing more grindy stuff again ever since working on Crimson City. Probably not. You probably are already in pain just watching this again, but then again the music is pretty calming. You should have seen the size of the rat that I found years ago. I would probably not want to know more about that, because that sounds very yikes. Alright, anyway. Dig up all these areas here. Also, incoming ad break to those who are not familiar with, you know, mid-roll ad breaks and stuff like that. But yeah, just a little bit of an incoming ad break coming up. So those are not part of the Fox Squad yet, but I highly recommend if you want to like get ad review and all that stuff. And also emotes, if you want to join the Fox Squad or not. But yeah, just a little bit of heads up to those who are not part of the Fox Squad. Or anyone subscribed yet. Really would need to figure out whether like, or need to know more about like whether Twitch Turbo is going to go with the same route with like ad revenue shares with like YouTube Premium. I mean, it's not even YouTube Premium, sorry, ad revenue shares, it's YouTube Premium shares, I guess. But if Twitch Turbo can do the same thing, then like, I would need to like advocate hard for like people to use Twitch Turbo then. Because that just basically means ad viewing anywhere that you look at. My cat nearly got killed by a rat because it was sucking its... Okay, I do not really need to read more, but also big yikes. I'm gonna hope that doesn't happen here in New Zealand. Also, 𝗦cie𝗶𝗹 Pro, welcome back again with another good old mini streamer raid. How you doing, by the way, mate? Hope your day's been doing pretty nice, and hopefully your day's been doing pretty chill-yo. How's your stream so far been, and also your world as well? How you guys doing from like 𝗦cie𝗶𝗹 Pro's stream? I also should always remind myself to shout out raiders all the time, but my brain is always stupid. But anyway. Giving a nice shout out to 𝗦cie𝗶𝗹 Pro because he's been raiding us like consistently. I think like almost every single time. Not every single time we've been live, but quite consistently still to us. So anyway, give a nice follow to 𝗦cie𝗶𝗹 Pro. But hope your day's been doing pretty nice so far, mini mate. All right, digging in some stuff. I should probably start storing some dirt. But then again, I'm so used to like letting them despawn back in my old hardcore world, so I really need to get into the habit of like actually caring about it. Well, 𝗦cie started on a hardcore run on Win and then died. Well, that honestly is the Wincraft experience, I guess. Big fat rip, though. Oh, it's been a while since I played Wincraft. I should really play Wincraft eventually at some point. But I'm a lazy butthead, and I still am just not too interested in playing Wincraft after a while. I think it's still laggy, I think, yeah. Still a lot of like areas we need to terraform around here. We're trying to flatten off all of this dirt here, or all these hills down to like sea level around 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶, because I just want to make a nice sort of flat perimeter for us to work on the farms and stuff like that we need to build here. And I don't know how tedious that is going to go, so I mean, not the farm is not the terraforming. The terraforming is actually the most straightforward thing about this entire place. But like the farm builds are gonna be interesting to fit in. They fix the lag for the most part, still some bits and places, but probably just my PC. Yeah, because so far my experience whenever I was playing like Minecraft in the past was the lag was, or the server optimization was really, really bad. Like it was always a meme that like the music that you always listen to when you reach like different regions in the Minecraft map has always just never been smooth. You can never listen like to the music like in a smooth manner. So it was always kind of whack to listen to. So I hope they finally fix like a lot of like the lag issues to the entire map, because if I can just join Minecraft and just listen to the note block music without any problems whatsoever, like no stuttering, no hitches, smooth for like at least an hour, I'll be happy. But I don't know how that's gonna go for a server that is that big, but who knows. Maybe they finally added some optimizations that are much needed. Also, Catboy Lucky, how you doing, by the way, Catboy Lucky? Hope your day's been doing pretty well. Oh god, my freaking like throat is getting sore again. So definitely we need to calm that down a little bit. But hope you're doing pretty nice so far, Catboy Lucky. All right, dig up all these areas here. Alright, anyway, I need to stop speaking. Hypixels managed to do that within Skyblock. Depends. Because so far, like, if you've seen like any major events like on people's live streams, it's still kind of rough. I mean, nowadays I think they're able to optimize it pretty well for like regular sort of like a playtime. But if there's like a huge event, I doubt that's still gonna be optimized still. I mean, Hypixel is still well known for destroying literal like player count numbers, and I don't even want to know if there was any like server equipment that got damaged in the process of that. But I feel bad for any server hoster who has to deal with all that, I guess. It depends really, Danny. The reason why I like put like the music hitching as like a benchmark for like performance is that like it is played via like I think command blocks or something like that, and not like through a resource pack or anything like that. And it's also often a very good indicator whether like the server is catching up, because usually if the server is like running perfectly, the music just accompanies with the ticks of the server. Like it would hitch a little bit, but that's just normal server Minecraft behavior, but it should just work like as effortlessly as possible for the most part, because it just runs like one tick in the background, I guess. But yeah, it's a good way of measuring whether the ticks or connection is stable enough for you to like do some things, but who knows. Anyway, Mr. Casper, how you doing, by the way, Mr. Casper, mate? I like drinking milk too much. Good for you then, I guess. Anyway, but no hitches for a whole hour. You're gonna have a few times of hitches, yeah. But hopefully it's not as bad as the last time I played it, though. So I'm not gonna expect anything too perfect, unless it's like downtime, I guess, or if there's like less people on the server. But yeah, I would expect there to still be small hitches, which is honestly to be expected. But who knows? Alright, anyway. Let me just swap out the shovels again, because this thing is about to get broken. Alright. This one has mending, so I need to put this down over there. Alright, Silk Touch. Let's grab our Silk Touch pickaxe, not pickaxes, shovels, and see where we can go from here. These guys still do not have mending yet, so we'll definitely need to afford mending eventually. But ideally, I do need to set up these farms as soon as possible. So, time to plan off more of this land, I guess. Bum bum bum. I guess the biggest annoyance is that we have to like dig up like dirt, like grass blocks now instead of dirt blocks. So that's gonna ruin a little bit of the of our inventory a bit. But then again, I probably don't really care too much about that. I guess I can leave them to despawn a little bit. All right, let me just actually free up my inventory space a bit, so that way we have enough inventory space for everything. There we go. Dump all these things, and then fill this in like so. Perfect. God, I'm running out of food as well. I need to buy some more food after this. Okay. Once we're done with like another round of like digging up, I'm definitely gonna need to buy some more food because we're running low on supplies again. All right. I can't match up with the freaking music. All right, you do what you want to do then, Dart. It's been a while since I retired from playing Hypixel Skyblock. Anyway, still doing the grind thing around through here. Are you guys really enjoying this amount of like dirt digging gameplay? Is it so riveting, so enjoyable for you guys to enjoy? Because this is really enjoyable content, as you can clearly see. Just riveting dirt mining content. Also, I need to move these pumpkins somehow, so these guys unfortunately need to despawn. I could get spare ones from like a village anyway, so it's fine that they will die. Rest in peace, rest in peace, pumpkins. No, okay, anyway. Alright, break all this. Anything else around here? Just a small speck of dirt over here. Alright. Ignoring that huge-ass, bloody, freaking slab of stone, everything else looks to be pretty much in order. Damn it, I need to figure out where to put the beacon, though, to get rid of all the stone. This is the kind of content is why this is the best-selling video game of all time. I know, right? Like, this is the way they differentiate from, like, every single other sandbox. Instead of, like, you having to, like, spawn in materials, you have to work for the materials. So you actually put effort into everything. And that's why people enjoy it all the time, definitely. That's why everyone enjoys this. Anyway, it is just super satisfying, though, that you can break, like dirt and materials pretty much instantly in some places. And it also, yeah, it feels pretty satisfying to just do all the work yourself. There's just something about it that just is different. Anyway, I hope you're doing pretty nice so far, 𝗦cie_swag. I can hear a lot of trotting, Jesus. Alright, going around here. I don't think we're picking up any dirt blocks. It's just nothing but grass blocks for miles. Oh god. Oh well, at least we don't need to touch them for a while. I would need to move the nether portal eventually, or I can just leave it there. Honestly, I can just leave it where it is right now. It probably wouldn't really matter. Oh, they added some good updates like the museum, survival levels, Crimson Isles, Master Mode, currently working on the Garden update. Of course, they have the Enderman and Blaze Slayer now. Fair enough, I guess. Which is pretty good for those who are wanting to, like, keep up with the Skyblock experience, but after a while, it just gets kind of repetitive in terms of, like, progression and everything like that. I mean, it is still a grindy game, though. You still need to farm out materials in order to earn money, so it's just down to whatever you like to do in Skyblock in general. But I'm not really much of a Skyblock player in general either, so yeah, it's all good. Let's take up this. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the beacon as much as I can. This is not a beacon, but it's just like an obelisk of where everything is. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of dirt blocks. Or grass blocks specifically, because I cannot pick up the dirt blocks. Anyway, or glass blocks. Well, yeah, that's gonna cause a lot of lag. Recipes my FPS. 𝗶𝗶𝗹 says, I'm awake at 128 a.m. So, let's go me. I'll have a school in the morning. Big fat rip. Anyway, if you want to get some extra sleep, I don't mind you getting some extra sleep then. But at the same time, hope you're doing okay so far, 𝗶𝗶𝗹. Except waking up in the middle of the morning. Why is there weird pockets of, like, cave dirt here? It's almost as if a cave used to be, like, generating here. But, like, the game generation was like, nah, dirt. Just fill it up with dirt. Like, it looks like a cave shape, but it's just full of dirt. That's just something that's really fascinating about this formation. That, or that's how, like, dirt is formed in, like, stony areas like that. So, Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just impressed by very simplistic things like that. Anyway, we need to dig up some more terrain. So let's start over here again and keep doing the digging. As well as more than I haven't slept yet. So ideally, you should probably get some sleep. Get like a alarm and stuff like that, so that way you can wake up early enough, so that way you don't get late to school. So you do what you need to do then, mate. Well, how you doing, by the way, Mr. 𝗦𝗶𝗶? Hope you're doing alright so far, mate. Alright, digging up everything over here. And see how everything goes. Who know that digging up a perimeter in this game is such a tedious task. Alright, anyway. So far I only just went one direction, instead of heading in the swiping direction that I wanted to go, so I am mad at myself for doing that. Alright. Anyway, I have to do 1,300,000 more for getting good stuff in Skyblock. So you do what you want to do then, Dart. Alright. Digging up stuff, digging up stuff, digging up stuff for no reason at all. Ironically, like, if you did this, like, manually in creative, it would actually be more faster to do it in survival. Sure, you can, like, do fill air and all that stuff, but, like, without using cheats and commands, doing this vanilla, removing all this in vanilla Minecraft, without having to use TNT and stuff like that, would have been an absolute pain in the arse. And even with TNT, it probably would be very messy to deal with as well, so don't think that would be a good method either. Alright, see you later then, 𝗦𝗶𝗶. Hopefully see you next time, get some sleep. And I'll see you probably in a much more better time zone schedule that's not this. Maybe on, like, the evening schedule happening next month, so I'll see you later then. Alright, dig off this portion here. God, I'm just seeing nothing but dirt and green. Whenever I move around, it feels super nauseating. Yeah, you do what you want to do then, Dart. I mean, that's kind of what my streams are made for people to just leave in the background and just chill to. I kind of like that. So, if you want to just chill on, that's all good. My mind is thinking that I should have, like, made some TNT dupers and just blow the frick out of this terrain. Then again, I would need, like, a flying machine that would have done the job. I don't know whether setting that up would be worth the effort compared to, like, digging it up manually. Then again, I do need the resources, so probably would be best not to use a TNT duper. Unless I absolutely need one. Alright, let's go around here. Alright. My dirt inventory is already full, so let me just fly back up. Can I not fly back up? Thank you very much, game. Alright, land over here. Feels nice to be back into the late game. Alright, there we go. Fill that up. Jesus Christ, that's so much dirt. So much materials on the ground. Alright. Pick up all the leftover scraps that we can get. Feels super alien-like not to see like a plains biome like be covered with grass. Feels super unreal. This does remind me of sand mining though. Like when we were excavating like sand around like some some hill edges. This basically is the same formation. Do you know that school has been the same for 100 years? Kind of. The structure is similar, but at the same time the curriculum has changed quite a lot. You can tell by, like, if you grab, like, a paper, like a test paper from, like, 1960 or something like that, and compare it to, like, now, there has been significant, like, changes, but overall the theory can be roughly the same, because, you know, common sense and stuff like that doesn't really change that much. Learning techniques, though, definitely haven't changed in, like, decades, but not as long as 100 years, but definitely decades. I don't think also in LA would be helpful in picking up dirt, because they need to place it somewhere. And I don't have like an item sort of thing for that, and yeah, I don't think an LA would help us too much in picking up the dirt, honestly. It'll be good for other like stuff like farms and whatnot that would require like an LA help automate the process, but for just excavating stuff, I don't think that would help. Plus, I don't even have an LA, so that would be kind of awkward. All right, let's go over here. Yeah, they can drop it in a hopper and stuff like that, but I would also need to like put a proper system in place for all of that to be done. So we need to get a note block, set up like an item sorter sort of thing. Actually, we don't really need an item sorter, but they would need to like know a good drop-off point that is not going to be changing too much in height. And that's kind of the issue with like terraforming, is that if you're like doing stuff that is like varying in height, there might be a chance that the LA might get lost and not pick up stuff from like a certain distance and stuff like that. I did some testing before, and that kind of happens in some ways, so I don't know how effective that would be in terms of like collecting materials. For heaven's sakes, piss off, zombie. I really don't want to deal with you right now. Alright, anyway. It's gone. Alright, thank you for telling me that this thing's gonna be destroyed. Gotta love using this, like, durability notifier stuff. Really wish I had my netherite pick, my netherite shovel again. But then again, diamond's still perfectly fine for what it can do. Also, why is this room suddenly getting warmer? It's only like a 0.3 degrees Celsius change, but it's so much more sweaty, or what the frick? The temperature hasn't changed that much, but the freaking bloody air most likely has. Very bizarre. Alright, dig around through here. Grab that egg, because why not? And I get nothing out of it. Big sad. Probably do one last layer around through here, and then probably call it for today, because it's already been 2 hours and 30 minutes. And my throat's already getting sore, so that's also a lovely thing to deal with. But so far, we're making actually really good progress around this terraforming stuff here. No major problems, except for, like... I mean, then again, we'll mine the stone afterwards, so... Don't need to worry about stone just yet. These poor plains. Or poor forest. This used to be a forest biome. Now, it's just gonna be like a makeshift, like, flat area. There'll be a big rip to it. I still need to dig up 7 more levels of, like, dirt. Jesus Christ. You knew that making, like, terraforming jobs is very tedious. Doing terraforming is tough. Terraform stuff in general is always tedious. Do I still have enough shovels for that, though? I actually might be a bit worried about that, but who knows? Yeah, grass and dirt, yeah. I mean, then again, I could just focus on having the shovels be just fortune, I guess, and that would solve a bit of the problem. I actually do want a villager raid, so... Or, like, a pillager raid somewhere, so I would actually kind of like having you guys, like, be there. Can I just punch you? There we go. I do need to, like, get some more discounts eventually, so... getting bad omens is actually completely fine by me. MC Meow says, what are you building again? We're currently just formatting some shite, or actually, sorry, we're trying to like flatten off like some spawn terrain just to make room for like farms and whatnot, so that's what we're doing right now. It's just a lot of terraforming stuff to make sure this area is ready for us to build some farms in. Make it nice and flat, because if we don't, then it'll be painful to work in. Alright. Just go and dig up this. I don't know why, but this is way more speedier than, like, all the terraforming stuff we've ever done in, like, other streams. I mean, then again, I guess it's pretty straightforward to work in. And a little bit less of a big scale compared to other builds we worked on. How deep are you going to mine? We're trying to reach all the way down to level 63, because that's where sea level is. So the plan is to not really, make it go down super deep or anything like that. We just have to make it flat at the same level as the shoreline. So anyway, this will definitely take some time, though. Or a couple of streams to do. Because there's a lot of terrain to get rid of. Because all these areas here would have to be lowered down, and there's a lot of terrain still left to touch up on. At least we're not making this into an entire freaking bloody chunkier area. That'll be really tedious. I thought you meant negative 63. Yeah, that would be very bad. But just only Y level 63. Negative 63 will just be I think the last bedrock level, so that'll be very bad. So yeah, we're not gonna go for that deep because that'll be too painful. Alright, so far we still have blocks currently despawning AF, so that's good, I guess. We'll still have a lot of stone we need to work out on. So the next level of dirt we need to dig up is basically where, yeah, around this level over here. This is going to be a very wide level as well, so that's going to be really tedious for us to work on. So I'm going to work on that next stream, I guess. Or maybe I should do some off-stream work, I guess, so that way we can speed this up a little bit. Probably I'll forget about it tomorrow, so I'll probably just do it next stream. So anyway, I'm going to get some rest. I have one beacon, but not two, so we probably would have to reuse that one beacon, I guess. And because I'm broke, I do not have an iron farm yet, so making another beacon is not really an option. So a single beacon would have to do for now. But anyway, I'm gonna get some rest, get the work done, get some more of this work done. Hopefully next stream, I probably will grind some emeralds, I would say off stream, because I have a ban omen effect. And I'll see how much work we still need to do for tomorrow, not tomorrow, Wednesday, because I have tomorrow off. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time. If you want to see more of these wacky streams or more chill streams of me digging up nothing but dirt, because that's content, apparently, then I highly recommend you join the very wacky Discord server, so that way you get notified of more of these wacky streams, and we'll keep doing the grindy things as always until we get this entire spawn region ready for farms, I guess. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Be nice, be chill, I guess. I have no idea how to do an outro, so join the wacky Discord server. If you haven't, please. It's either in the VOD channel description or somewhere in the chat. Please. I need more people in the Discord server. Please. Okay, anyway. That's the outro. I have no idea how to make this any better.